Hi, guys. Welcome back to the Rich in Truth podcast. This will be the last episode of the season for the year. So please welcome my guest, Quincy, aka QBE.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Lovely to
Thank
have
you for inviting me. Yeah.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Start off by just telling us a little bit about yourself for those who have never come across you, where you was born, how you grew up, and you will go from there.
So I'm from Brixton. Place called Lambeth, innit? That's the borough.
Yeah.
So there's all these different places. Like when you're from Brixton, in that age, in that day, even from Clapham, if you're from Stockwell, Streatham, you're from Brixton.
Really? I never heard that.
Yeah,
I've got family in Brixton, and I never heard. And I've got family from Stockwell, but they wouldn't say they're from Brixton. They'll say they're from Stockwell.
In that day,
okay,
that was like Brixton. Like you see, Brixton's there, and then it's got all the surrounding places.
Yeah.
If you're from any of them surrounding places, a man asks you where you're from Brixton.
Okay.
You know, like Brixton's the capital. You know, for that area, you know, like London's the capital.
Yeah, London.
Of all these other areas, they say where you are. You say I'm from London. But Brixton's the capital of that area.
Okay.
If you get what I'm saying, like it's in the middle.
I kind of know. I think, are you trying to say because Brixton holds weight, so people would claim it? Because I personally wouldn't say.
It's a good way of cutting through if you live around there and you're.
Yeah. Okay. That would make sense.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, so where you from? Say, Brixton. If you're from Brixton, it's like, you're somebody or. Do you get what I'm saying? You see, like the same way people think that people from country think that people from London think they're bougier than us in north of England. They think that we think we're better than them. Yeah, because they're from London.
You're schooling me because I've never heard this before. Yeah. I would think that people from country would think that they would be bougier than us.
No.
Really?
Yeah, they think that we're snobby because we're from London. See, even like the music scene in them areas, that's why they get behind their guy. You know, like if they'll have one guy that's good, they'll get behind him because now we're trying to fight the London thing. Do you get what I'm saying?
I mean, I hear it. I don't know, because I feel like if you have a guy from a city, it's like you're putting your place on the map, so everyone's gonna automatically back you. And a lot of places are smaller than what London is. Like loads of places up north are like tiny little towns.
So they get behind their guy.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, but they think that because they're down there, no one ain't really listening to them. But for you to get in the music scene, you got to be in London.
I feel like it used to be like that, but not so much.
No, not so much now.
Yeah.
That was the vibe.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the same thing in Brixton, isn't it? So you need to, if you live around that area, it's better you to be from Brixton.
Brixton's been known though, like even from abroad, like even Jamaica. Yeah. If they're talking about places from foreign, they're gonna say America,
Brixton. Yeah.
It's got a reputation.
It's cultural, isn't it? It's like the places where we all went as black people and set up shop.
Yeah.
Especially true. Caribbean people.
That's where my grandparents. Yeah. That's where they live in Brixton.
In Brixton.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Like. So where are you from?
So technically, I grew up in
Brixton.
Yeah, but only when I was small. Only when I was small. Yeah. Like I went to, was it Loughborough School or something? The thing. But I moved to Norwood, and I moved around in South. Yeah. But my grandparents, they still live there to this day.
You're technically from Brixton though,
so
even though you move around them areas.
That's
what it's like. Now there's a thing of, it's all divided, and now they hate on Brixton. You know, the other one's area, because it's a gang thing, isn't it now? So it's just like, fuck Brixton. That's the attitude now. Before you all wanted to be from that place. But now it's like, even in Brixton, there's two Brixtons. There's Brixton Hill and there's Brixton.
I remember that from when I was
So now there's
younger.
a divide. So now if you're from Brixton, if you're from Brixton Hill, we don't like you. Where. Before it was just one area. You know what I mean? It's like a trend now. Fuck Brixton. You know, when you're living in the community surrounding. It's not like they got kind of tired of, of that propaganda. You know what I'm saying? They're rebelling against it now. Basically.
Rebelling,
yeah. They're rebelling against it.
I hear you. I do.
So anyway, I'm from that area, Brixton. I grew up with just a single mum and my sister.
Can I ask what part, before you go back into that, but what part of Brixton are you from? Just so
I know. At that time, I was living in Clapham.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know Clapham. There's
Clapham Park Road.
South.
You know, like Acre Lane?
Yeah, Acre Lane.
That road that leads, that Acre Lane.
Does Acre Lane lead you to Clapham?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
All the way to Clapham Common.
Really?
To the train station.
Oh, wow.
One road straight to the train station. You go all the way up it and you bend around, and then bam, the train station's there.
My grandparents live, you know Maxwell Park?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it's really big. You know the bit where the statue is? And then there used to be like a pool there, but I don't think it's there anymore. Or like a sand pit or something area.
Sand pit?
It's near there. But like you know near
Do you remember the submarine?
Paulette Road?
You know the submarine?
No.
No submarine in Maxfield.
No. Like, you know, and there used to be like some
I know
famous
where Paulette
chip
Road
shop.
is though. I know where Paulette Road is though.
And there's a famous chip shop there. Or used to be famous. People used to rate it.
I like Five Ways.
Yeah, near there.
Yeah.
So that's where
She knows the famous chip shop. It's a very famous chip shop.
No, as in
it's for real.
like on the ends. I remember I used to be like a little treat, you know. But yeah, that's
that's where the front line was. It's like a front line. It's called Chris's Fish Bar. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm moving in Clapham, but then my mum met my stepdad, Vincent, and we moved into Brixton now.
Okay.
On the front line. Like we lived on Brixton Hill, but his shop was on the front line. We shops on the front line now. I'm seeing all the activity in it. Like everything you could think of. Like it's a normal day. You know, like things that your family might protect you from. I'm living in it. Like just like you can see the man selling weed over there. You can see the man shouting at my man over there. It's there. You know, like if you was walking with your kids certain places and you see these things, you're like, come over here. Yeah. But I'm not coming over. I'm like in it. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm seeing all this stuff, getting used to, you know, things that I shouldn't be seeing until it's just normalized.
And this is what age group we're talking
around
about? 6.
Oh
wow!
Yeah,
very young.
Yeah,
very young.
Around 6. Like, you know, and then remember my dad. He's got mental health.
Okay.
I don't really know my dad.
My dad had mental health.
Yeah, exactly. So now I've just got Vincent. You know, as that role model. You know what I mean? And obviously he's not my dad, so
yeah. But would you say he was a good role model because
in that environment?
Yeah.
In that environment, he was a good role model because in that environment, he was protected.
Okay.
Because he was the main alpha in that space.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe if he wasn't the main alpha in that space, it'd have been not a nice place for me to be. Because he was the main alpha, certain things that other things might happen to other people ain't happening to me.
Yeah.
Like I'm able to watch this stuff. You know, like I'm watching a film where someone else might be watching it and then getting hurt or getting robbed or do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm not going through that. I'm actually I've got like VIP tickets. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh, that is crazy. But
do you know what I mean?
You're saying.
It's like that kind of concept.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? It's like I'm at there at the front row just watching everything and nothing can't happen to me. Because I remember I went to see my barber the other day, right? And he told me one story, right? He said, "Yeah, I remember one time because there's where his shop was. There's like a that's where all the English rude boys were, and then you go up the top of the line. That's where all the Jamaicans were. So, but the barbers, the trendiest, the best barbers is up there. So I'll walk up there to get my haircut. Yeah. So I walk up there, sitting down, and then I was getting my haircut, and then I remember well, I didn't remember, but the more when he told me, I remember something. But he said, "Yeah, I remember one time." He said you was getting your haircut, and then this man just come in, and he said, "Who's your dad?" And I said, "Vincent." And he said, "No, he's not." And he started telling me all these reasons why he's not my dad and da-da-da-da-da. But the barber was saying, I was thinking, wow, why is he even dealing with a little youth like that? He was a bit aggressive, to be dealing with a little youth and just, like he was being like too assertive.
Was it your dad?
No, just some random man.
Oh, okay.
He was saying Vincent ain't my dad.
Okay,
He said, because obviously he knew who my dad was.
Okay.
And he's asking me, who's your dad? And I said, Vincent. And he said, no, he's not. And telling me all this stuff. So obviously, my man could see I was getting upset, innit? So after I got my haircut, I went straight down to Vincent and I told him, innit? Vincent brought me all the way back to the shop. And the guy was getting his haircut, innit? And I said, yeah, that's the man. He said, you're not my dad. You get me? I'm around 6, 7. And he said, yeah, thump him in his face. Yeah. And that's what my man said. He said, I banged the guy in his face. You get what I'm saying? And obviously, the guy couldn't do nothing because obviously Vincent's standing there, innit?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but the guy was reminding me that's what happened. But obviously, even though, it might be thing, but that was probably something that traumatized me. This man saying, oh yeah, he's not your dad and da-da-da-da-da. Remember my little boy, innit? So how that must have affected me in a type of way. And obviously he's brought me up there, sees I'm upset. And he told me to bang the guy. And the barber said, yo, you banged him so hard. Do you know, like for a little
At
boy?
6?
Yeah, like for a little boy, like you was angry. Like he was very angry.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh gosh.
But that's probably for the concept because I don't really know my dad, and that's
it's
affecting
like
me in different ways.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I was thinking, wrong. It's kind of deep.
Yeah, that is very
Yeah,
deep.
it's very deep. Do you know what I mean?
Deep. Yeah.
So I come from that kind of place where obviously Vincent was fighting against Jamaicans, you know, taking over his area. I'm in this kind of.
Where's he from then?
He's from England, but his family's from Jamaica.
Okay, all right, yeah.
His family's from Jamaica.
Sense. Yeah.
This is like, and because he knows about that lifestyle. Yeah, at that age, in that era, if a Jamaican came over here and raised his voice, said, "Yo, bum, boy, you know how much mum me kill?" Like that's scaring motherfuckers. You know, there was a stage like that where people were scared because you know you're not used to people talking like that. You know, before it's like, "Yeah, mate, I'll fucking knock you out and all that." Man, how you talking? I'll knock you out. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But these guys are saying, "Yo, boy, you know how much man me kill?" You're thinking, whoa, you get me? The different frequency, you get me? But because he knew, because he lives around that, he wasn't fazed by none of that, innit?
Yeah.
So he'd actually put it on them. You know what I mean? So he was fighting that war, but obviously I'm seeing that, innit? You know, as a kid, like, not to be scared of stuff like that. Like he's, like, you see what is these people, well, adults, they teach you things without telling you. That's how you learn, innit? It's not what they're telling you, it's what you've seen them do.
I agree.
Seeing them how they handle situations. That's how you understand it. Do you know what I mean? So once he was seeing that, I was probably a bit more forward than kids my age because of I'm seeing someone who's advanced in his space. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was always like when I ended up being on the street, I'm hanging around with the older guys. You know what I mean? It's just a mentality thing, innit? Like even though I have my peers that are my age, I'm not really around them unless we're going parties or stuff.
Okay.
Or going to maybe to make a money. I'm with them because more than likely I'm staying at their house, you know, the olders. Because I was on the run from like children's homes and that.
Okay, we need to go back
I
now.
knew he was gonna do that.
We need to go back. So what led for you to end up in a children's home?
So basically,
and at what age?
As I'm growing up,
as
you do, you know, like there's like abuse and violence at home and and then you start to rebel. You start going out and staying out. You wanna have your own fun. You like there's no fun at home.
Yeah. So what age is this?
Probably around 11.
11. So you was witnessing domestic.
Yeah,
abuse at home.
All of that. Yeah, all of that.
And then it affected you to the point where you started acting out. Did you picking fights with other people? Like your
I
age,
began school, fighting people.
Okay.
All that stuff, you know, you get suspended and then you get expelled. And then that led to me, you know, like being grounded in the house. And then after that, you just want to just get out the house. So you get out and you stay out. Do you get what I'm saying? When you come back home, it's not straightforward. You're grounded again. But then you're going out. When you do get out, you start getting arrested now.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's like
So how old was you when you first ever got arrested?
Probably around 11, 12.
Wow. What was it for?
GBH.
Yeah, it's somebody?
Yeah, so basically we was at a party and we came outside and there was some man shouting at us. But when he came over, like he was big in it, he came over. But remember, we just look like little kids. But we're dangerous little kids. But he doesn't know that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when he's come over now, then people have took out, you know, knives or whatever. And then he's been stabbed, basically. We all got arrested for it. Do you know what I'm saying? Even though he's the one that came over. You know, on the muscle guy thing, trying to intimidate us.
I
as little
know,
kids.
but you can't say, you know, because he's the one that came over.
No,
because
I'm
if
just
he never put a hand on no one,
no,
then...
that's what he came over to do. That's what he came over to do.
But he didn't actually do it,
I can't remember. I couldn't tell you. I just know that he ended up getting stabbed. We're outside a house party.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, you fucking here making noise. So then he's come over. And altercations happened. And in the altercation, that's what's happened. He's been stabbed. Do you know what I mean? But it wasn't just me got arrested. It was like all of us got arrested.
Yeah, all your friends.
So by the time he got stabbed and he ran off, he's come back in the back of the police car and pointed at us. And then bare police have just jumped out. And whoever gets nicked, gets nicked. If you get away, you get away. And obviously, I was one of the people that got nicked.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's not personally me stabbed him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He's just
but
said, that lot. Yeah.
That,
and we've all ran away. Yeah. And like maybe 5 of us have been arrested, and there was probably 20 of us.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? You know, bare
Yeah.
police trying to run after us, and I was one that got nicked. So, and then I got nothing didn't happen to me because obviously I was too young.
Yeah.
But that's
So you was like 11 at that time when you first
I
got
was
arrested.
around 11, 12. So
yeah,
they can't put you in prison.
yeah,
It's a court process that you're going through, and then by the time you get to maybe 13, because basically, no, this is what happened. So I've been keeping getting arrested.
yeah,
all these crimes, and then one time I went to get arrested, and then the police said, like, I went to phone my mum, and they said, nah, they don't want you back home, innit? Yeah, they don't want you back up to the house.
Okay.
Now from nowhere, I'm going to children's home, innit?
Oh wow.
Children's home.
And that was at what age?
That's probably around 12.
That was at 12.
Yeah,
okay.
11 to 12. I'm getting arrested.
Okay, so
You know,
this
it's
is happening
building
in a
up.
very short time span.
Yeah,
You're getting arrested.
Arrested,
And then your
for little
parents
things,
are like,
shoplifting. Nah, we don't want him. Keep him in it. So then from then, I was in care.
Okay.
So I'm in care now. They put me in children's home. I keep running back to Brixton. So I know, innit?
Where was your care home? What area?
All around the country.
Oh, so you had to keep moving.
Yeah, because I wouldn't stay there. I wouldn't stay in none of them. Do you know what I mean? All I would do is I wait for the money.
Yeah.
Once they pay me, I jump on the
They
train.
were giving you money directly that young?
Yeah, they give you pocket money.
Okay.
They give you pocket money, you know, like every week.
Okay.
Yeah, they give you pocket money, maybe like £5-6, but that £5-6 is a lot of money.
Okay.
Them times. Do you know what I mean? You're 12 years old.
Yeah.
£5-6. And then, you know, you jump on a bus. Could be in East London, could be in Hertfordshire. Might not even, you know, you're not even paying for the train, you just bunk it. Get back to the ends and then link your friends and then bam, we're back out there doing what we're doing. You know what I mean? Right now, I probably haven't got nowhere to stay, but right now I'm just hanging around with wherever I end up. Do you know what I mean? Most of the time, I see the olders. Remember, the olders have got their own flats and that. And then I'd stay with some of them, like maybe Archer and Dufferson. You know what I mean?
So, yeah, when you say staying with the olders, are you staying with them, working for them?
Nope.
You staying with...
I'm not actually working for them.
Yeah.
I might go shop. Like, I'm sending me to the shop and that. You know, I'm the errand boy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, they're smoking weed and all that, and playing music and you know, like chatting and all that on their mic. They got the sound system in their house. Yeah. And then obviously they might go on robberies.
Yeah.
And then I'm following in it.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like I got to put in any work. My work ain't even gonna help the cause. I'm just there as a fucking witness.
Just to be outside.
Yeah, just to be outside. yeah. I'm just with them. Obviously, they go in there, they wrap it up, they knock the guy out, and obviously, I'm just there. You know what I mean? When they get the money, I might get a £10. But that's big business at that age. 11, 12. Get a tenner, and they give you some weed or a little bit of fucking Magnum. Do you get what I'm saying? And then you're nice. Or give you some food. You know, like we'll buy beer, fish and chips or West Indian. And then, it's a nice night, innit? And then you just fall asleep on the sofa. And you just go through that. So, and then until the police see you and arrest you because you're wanted, innit? You're supposed to be in care.
Yeah.
So my life's like cat and mouse. Like, I could be walking now with the oldest. If I see the police, I've got to run. They ain't got to run because there ain't no one looking for them. Yeah. My life was like that all the time, like just cat and mouse, walking through Brixton, see police, and you know the police when you know them. It's local police, innit? As soon as they see you, there's a warrant for your arrest because I've got all these court cases building up. You know, like the first one. I'm not going to court. I'm not going to court, innit? Because I keep running away. I'm not getting to be caught, so I've always got a warrant out for my arrest from crimes like that ain't been seen through because I'm never been around to attend.
Yeah.
So it's like cat and mouse every day. Every day. That's how I was living. Do you know what I mean? So I was thinking about it last night. I was thinking it was rough.
Growing up.
It was rough.
I feel like
until it felt normal.
No, that's what I was about to say. I feel like a lot of people have had extremely traumatic childhoods, and you only realize now that you're older, because even a lot of the stuff that you've said already, I can relate to. Do you know what I mean? But I feel like, I don't know, especially Black people as well, like, we got to remember, like, our parents or our grandparents, where they're coming from, and a lot of them, they don't know better themselves. You have to give them grace. Like, what's your relationship now with your mum and Vince? It's good now.
Oh, Vince.
Are they still together?
Nah.
Okay.
Mum left him a long time ago.
Okay.
But yeah, me and my mum's alright. But Vince, he's just sometime-ish.
So with your mum, because what I realized about a lot of our parents, including mine, they don't know how to take accountability for the trauma. Like if you even try to mention them, girls say like act like you're attacking them when you're when you're just trying to let them
I tried to
know.
remind her of something. She said, I don't remember that.
Oh my gosh, it's so true. If them always get amnesia, I swear, I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
That is
like something that's really remember. You know, like
it's like you remember. How could you forget?
Yeah, and they just look at me like you said, like attacking them.
I literally feel like they bury it in the back of their minds. I think because my mum acts the same. They do act like they don't remember, but yeah, a lot of the things. Especially now when people are more aware and more people go to counselling and your counsellor points out stuff to you.
People deciding to talk now. Remember before you're not allowed to talk.
Yeah, don't talk out the business. Family business. Don't go and talk it on road. And I knew that from a young age. So even things that was going on in my home, I wasn't telling anyone at school.
Or even having an opinion. You get boxed for. Am I lying? But box.
Because you're a child and a child must stay in a child's place.
Yeah, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now a child's talking.
Exactly.
It's different.
Exactly. It's very, 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 very true.
Isn't it?
Yeah. No, but it's good that you guys have a good relationship now. Because I feel like a lot of people, they just kind of think, I'm not forgiving this. But I feel like it's important to have forgiveness in your heart, not even just for them, but for yourself. It's not good and it's not healthy to carry malice.
No.
And I learned that. Honestly, truly. But okay,
But what do you think about going through it though? Sometimes people think forgiveness is just forgetting it.
Forgiveness is not forgetting it for me. My forgiveness is definitely not forgetting it. I think forgetting things is a bit foolish. Yeah, I think it's a bit foolish.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, forgiveness is not holding malice against you. So I can understand that hurt people. And what you've done or how you've brought me up or things that I've seen you do or the things that I've had to endure, I know that I can't hold that against you in my heart. I have to make peace with it myself. That's the only way that I'm going to grow, or I'm never going to be a healed version when it comes to me and starting my own family. And I feel like that's important.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you know what I mean? Because I'm tired of the stigma of, Black families, like nuclear families, mum, dad, and child don't exist. I'm tired of that. I feel like, it's time to break generational curses and do better.
But the only way you do that is by talking about it.
Talking about it and healing.
Yeah.
So I feel like you can talk about it. Not
talking about it in a malice way.
No, that's what I'm saying. You can talk about it, but be prepared that, the people that caused you trauma, they might not take accountability for it. But even if they don't, you're still okay. You're still healed. You still forgive them. And, you still show them love.
I'm understanding it.
Do you know what I mean?
Understanding it.
No, honestly.
I understand it like you.
No, honestly, because even me, like, that's something that I've been praying about. I feel like for me, I do find it very easy to forgive people that I love. To forgive people that I love that have done me wrong, I find it so easy. To forgive people that I don't love that have done me wrong, I have found it harder. And that's something that I have prayed on. Because when you hear like, oh, if someone's like gossiping about you, but God says, you know what, love thy neighbor, and you have to look, he without sin cast the first stone, because you yourself are not perfect. You can't throw stone in glass houses. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like it's about self-reflection. So I've been, working on that. But yeah, I think it's important. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing at me? Why are you laughing at me?
No, I'm not.
But
I was just watching you go through the process. That's it's nice.
So you have, is it 39 siblings?
Probably more than that now.
More?
Yeah. That was at the time. At the time when I was young, it was like that. Nah, it's probably even more than that.
So it's not your biological dad that had. So it's Vincent that had. He's had 40 children.
Yeah, because obviously I got brother and sister, same mum, innit?
Yeah.
From him. So all their sisters and brothers are like my sisters and brothers. That's how we grew up together.
Have you met all of them?
Well, there's the ones I grew up with.
Yeah.
I know all of them.
How many is that around out of the?
Probably around 20 or something.
Whoa.
I grew up knowing, like, yeah, that's brother, that's sister. We go on all events together, you know, bus trips, Fort Park, Margate, you know what I mean? All on the bus together.
Wow.
Yeah. Around 20 of us.
Wow.
That was when I was young.
Yeah.
So you can imagine he hasn't stopped. He didn't stop because we was about. There's always I always seen like new little brothers and sisters. You know what I mean? You know, if you go to a family party, yeah, there's your brother, there's your sister, new one. Do you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah, younger versions.
Did you ever meet your biological dad?
Yeah, later on in life. No, at one time I met him when I was young at Vincent's shop. He brought him to the shop.
Really?
Yeah, he came to the shop.
So they had their own relationship.
No, they didn't really have a relationship, but there was contact made, and Vincent said, "Oh, your dad's outside. Come and meet him." And I went outside and I met my dad, which was good, isn't it? Like,
what was that like? How did you feel? What did he say to you?
I can remember him just rubbing my head, innit? Right, son. Do you know what I mean? Like, he didn't know what to do really either. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's in a different. Remember, he's from Lewisham, so he's not in the area he's come to. It's like an up block. do you know what I'm saying?
I'm not even up to date with
all
it's
just like the enemies.
Problems of who, but okay.
Lewisham and Brixton, they didn't see eye to eye then, innit?
They're so far away from each other. Why would they even ever have a problem?
So he's come down. He's dressed up nice and all. I remember that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And nice as in a suit or
like silk shirt, long cashmere jacket, snakeskin shoes.
Suave. That sounds suave.
He was suave.
Wow.
And he came down, he's like, yeah, right, son.
Did you see a resemblance? Do you feel like you look
he
like
looks exactly
him?
like me.
Wow.
He looks exactly like me.
How did that make you feel when you saw that? Oh, wow, this man looks like me. I look like him.
I don't think I registered that.
Didn't? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, that's my dad. I don't think I felt anything either, really.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You didn't feel like, oh, I've always wanted to meet you?
No, I didn't feel like none of that.
You didn't? Okay.
No. No, I don't think I felt, I don't remember feeling like that. Just standing up there looking at him. That was it. You know, like I'm a bit shy as well, innit?
Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Does anything he said stand out to you?
I don't remember anything he said.
Okay.
No. I just remember looking at him. That's what I do. My sister was there as well. I think he picked her up.
Is he her dad as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Mina's got the same mum and dad. I think he might have picked her up in his arms. And I was just standing there just looking. Remember, she's smaller, innit? So you would pick up the smaller child, innit?
Yeah.
I was just looking, I was just thinking, wow. Yeah. And then he probably just brought me, you know, she got her there and then I'm standing there. And obviously it means more to him, innit? Because he's an adult with, you know, when you're an adult, you understand life a bit more. When you're young, you don't really understand anything. You just, so he's just like, yeah, got them here. Remember, he probably remembers the last time he had us with him.
Yeah.
And it's all coming back to him. Maybe he cried, more than likely. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And then obviously he didn't, I can't remember. I don't think it lasted that long. And then he just went. And I didn't see him again. So I was probably 19 or something.
So the first time you saw him outside the shop, he was how old?
7.
He was 6. Okay, and then you didn't see him again until he was 19.
He was 19, yeah.
And why did you buck up in him that time when you was 19?
I just come out of prison, and my aunt, who's his sister, said, "Oh yeah, he's at the house. Come and see your dad."
At your aunt's house?
Yeah, come and see your dad. So I went to go and see him.
Wow.
These times now, he's his mental health serious.
Mm-hmm. Can I ask what type of mental health he had?
Schizophrenia.
So did my dad.
So he's just like.
So was he having an episode at this time when you was gonna go and see him at your?
Yeah, when I
house?
see him, he's just, but he's not. He don't speak.
Okay.
Just sits there like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He just be watching TV like that and just rubbing his leg like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's all he really does. Do you know what I mean?
To this day, or just
to this day.
To this day,
he's like that. Yeah, he's like that. And but he wasn't saying nothing. I was just looking at him, and then he just went, "Don't do no more robberies anymore." He just went back to doing this.
So wow, so he does understand what is going on.
Yeah. He just said, "Yeah, don't do no robberies no more." Because I kept on getting in jail for robberies, and he just came out and just said, "Yeah, don't do any robberies no more."
Wow.
And then I done a robbery and I got nicked. Can you believe that?
Wow.
I done a robbery and I got nicked and I went back to jail. But that was the last time I done a robbery.
Okay.
That was the last time I went to jail, and I never done a robbery again.
Well done.
If I'd have listened to him, I maybe would not even have went to jail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how deep that is, like your father's word and that.
Exactly.
I think he's in this world where he's there, and it's just the one thing he says. The difference between you moving forward in life or not at that time, but you just didn't notice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you ain't heard no words from him before. You just think, he's just talking, innit? Spiritually, he knows what he's talking about. He probably knew there was something that's going to happen right now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm about to get arrested if I go to jail. He's just saying it as a caring side of him, innit? But it's probably deeper than that.
And you got to remember, have you got kids? You got to remember, like, a child is like half your DNA and half your partner's DNA. You are always going to love your child, whether you don't see them, whether you don't grow with them. I believe that he loved you still. Yeah,
100%. Because if you see the pictures when I was young, he's all over me. Do you know what I mean? Just nice pictures. He wouldn't let me go. Do you know what I mean? Like everywhere he was, I was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what my cousin said. That's the first time that they knew he was going mad. Because one time I brung his tea to him, and as I was bringing it to him, it fell on the floor, and he boxed me across my face. But he would never do anything like that to me. Like he was overprotective.
Yeah.
That's what my cousin said. They knew there was something wrong with him. Like he was changing.
I feel like it happens like that though in families. That my dad, I was too young to see his behaviors, but one of my aunts also had mental health, and she had done a few things that were out of character, but no one actually put two and two together until she was sectioned. But there was like 2 times. I think one time my aunt, who's my same age, my other aunt, she was staying at her house, and I think she must have backtalked about something so minuscule, but she's young, like at the time, like, I don't know, probably 11, 12, she's still going to school. She started beating her with a can of tuna, like a mad person. Like, who does that to a child? And I remember one time we was driving, and it was a storm basically. It was pouring rain. And she sent me to the shop, and she was like, get me 2 tots, some sweets called tots or whatever.
Yeah, jelly tots.
Yeah, that's it, or something like that. Yeah, get me 2 jelly tots.
They're nice, them.
Yeah, get me 2
Yellow pack. It's a yellow pack. It's a yellow packet.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, she said, get me 2 jelly tots and a dragon stout. Yeah. And I went to the shop, got her
So when she said dragon stout.
Yeah. I went to the shop, I got her the jelly tots and the dragon stout, and we was driving home, and she had quickly munched the first packet of the dragon stout, and she was like, where's the second packet? And I'd forgot to get 2. I'd only got 1. This woman stopped we was on a bridge. She stopped in the road on a bridge and told me to get out. Go and get her second packet of jelly tots. Yeah, and I had to, and I was young at that time. I was like 13 or something. And I was just like, this woman is crazy. But I didn't think she was crazy.
Yeah.
And then not long after she got sectioned. Angry. Yeah, I just thought she was
angry.
Because she had a temper on her. She would flip like that.
So there's certain beatings that you was holding when you was young. That was mental health. If you think about it, as a child, you're not gonna do that to your child like that. So young and that. Violent beating.
But you know what though? Some parents are violent. With my mum, she wasn't mad violent. She would hit me on a whim, but she would do I would rather if she hit me more, because she would do worse things to me. She would do worse things than beating me. But my cousin, she'll get beat with anything. Anything my auntie sees. Broom. Yeah, anything. Slipper. Anything. What they can see, they'll beat you.
I remember, the belt that you used to have to go for. When they send you for the belt.
That's wicked. That's wicked.
You're for the belt. And they said the one with, and they actually described the one they want you to go for. The one with the metal on it and all that. Nah, it's like they know you're coming down with the weep. No, go back upstairs. They haven't seen you yet. Go back upstairs and get the belt with the buckle.
Nah, honestly,
Madness.
that was torture. My mum used to send me for slipper and some put on my hand, and she's like, "Don't move. If I move the hand, I'm getting a next one added on." I don't know what was
it's like slavery days, you know. You know, like slavery days. Bend over and that, huh?
Flying Dutch pot. I've heard of it, but I've actually never seen one in physical form. Yeah, Dutch pot. Yeah, I'm cooking it. No. Is that actually what it is? Because I've heard that being described, but I've never. Flying Dutch pot.
Sounds like some kung fu. Huh? Flying Dutch pot.
Oh my days. No, it's mental.
Like the things that adults used to do to kids then.
Yeah.
You can't do that now.
You can't. Social services will come and get your child. Social services will come for much less, actually. Yeah, exactly. To be fair. But yeah. But when you was younger, do you feel like there's like a standout incident from your youth? Like a day you'll never forget, and it's kind of like maybe a time you felt like really scared or really vulnerable because you was just you kind of thought like, why is this my life? Why am I even doing this right now?
Yeah, I remember because I was kind of rebelling against the beating these times, you know, like my mum said, yeah, done something.
Yeah.
She phoned Vincent and she said, yeah, he's gonna come and deal with you.
Nah, it's the worst. They call someone else. It's
yeah, right, yeah. That's how they're talking. She sounds like him. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's gonna come deal with you, right? You know, like the way he talks, right? She's saying, yeah, watch Justo when he comes. So I went into my bedroom, and I put cardboard underneath me.
Stop! Not you preparing. Yeah. Oh my!
I put pins in that. You know, like out. I put the clothes on top so you couldn't see the pins. Bare layers. Bare layers. And I'm waiting for my man to come, and I'm dressed, I'm padded up. But he didn't even do anything.
Is it?
Yeah, I like it. It never happened. Yeah, he didn't even do anything. But I remember just getting, you know, like, getting really
worked up.
Tracksuit bottoms, and remember I'm scared and that, you know that. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking, he's coming to, like, if he's coming, remember I've seen him mash up bare people. Yeah, and she's there, watch when he gets there. I remember I just got padded up, sitting there waiting, and then nothing happened. You know, when you come downstairs, when you come down, come downstairs, and you look, you got all these clothes on. You look all big in that.
Do you know what? Sometimes installing the fear in you
is enough.
Is enough, because I remember like when I used to mess up, my mum was like, wait till we reach home. And I'll be fretting. And I remember one time, it was so bad, One time, I must have told, I was 11, I'm 11, and I told my mum, I was like, Mum, I'm going to some adventure playgrounds, because I used to live, obviously, in Hackney. And in Dalston, at Holly Street, there was some adventure playground. I was supposed to go with my friend. But back then, we didn't have mobile phones. So we only had telephones, and my friend had left, like, bare late, and I was waiting for her for ages. And I was like, no, man, I'm leaving. Like, so I went to my other friend's house, which was in the opposite direction, which is Stamford Hill. And when I was leaving my friend's house, some boy must have drawed me. Yeah. Some boy must have drawed me. And I'm there talking to him. But little did I know, my mum is on her way home from work at this time. And she said, she was just looking, and she was just like, but that looks like my daughter. But she can't be here because she's supposed to be in Dalston. What is she doing? So literally, all I hear is, from right down there? The bottom of from the bottom of the road. And I literally almost passed out because I'm like, no, I actually did. Imagine. And I actually,
scary,
and I had to message my friend. And I said, if you don't hear from me by tomorrow, call the police, because my mum's killed me.
That scream,
no,
you knew
I
it was serious.
Shocked. Like, she was moving. Obviously, to be fair though, looking at it from a parent's point of view, like I was 11 at the time, the boy was 16, so he was a lot older than me, and but yeah, it was a lot. But yeah, just the fear that I felt. Yeah. Like, and I was so scared, and she was just like, I can't even look at you right now. You better get your ass home. I need to go get myself a draw before I deal with you. That's what she was telling me. Yeah. Before I deal with you.
Yeah, she should calm down.
Literally. And I was so scared, and I was telling my friends when I got home, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. But at the end, she didn't even beat me.
She didn't?
Yeah, in the end, she didn't.
It's mad, isn't
so,
it,
yeah, but the fear alone was enough.
Yeah, scary.
I've never done anything like that again.
You see what I'm saying?
Never.
And usually when you get beaten, you end up doing it again.
That's what I'm saying.
Mad,
That's what
innit?
I'm saying. That's why I kind of, when I was younger, would rather just get the beating done because then it's over with. But she would just do other things. And I was just
It's like mental torture now,
yeah. And I think that I will use that for my kids because I feel like that actually is more effective.
Yeah, because you see sometimes when you're expected to get beat, but you ain't got beat yet, and you're on your best behavior trying to make sure like I don't really instigate anything
washing the dishes
for her to remind that I'm owed a beating. Do you get what I'm saying? You're walking around all nice.
You don't
want
to give them
nothing
to say.
to bring the beating back up. Yes, mum. Do you want a cup of tea, mum? Yeah. Shall I do that? Shall I iron? Mum, do you want them to go shop for you? Anything? Like you're on your best behavior because you're just thinking, please don't remember what the beating that I'm owed.
Yeah.
Mad that, innit?
Yeah.
Huh? When you get the beating now, you're just like, yeah, fuck you. You're just on smoke. Yeah. Beating out your sleep.
Nah, that's terrible.
Yeah, imagine when that's some kidnapping business.
Yeah, getting beaten out of your sleep is mental. I've never got beaten out of my sleep though, and I give thanks for that.
Because you didn't do a job properly. You know the dishes ain't done properly. I tell you, I'm trying to do the rascal out dishes.
No, but I'm not gonna lie. You see, like when we think about it, like that upbringing, that's militant.
It's traumatic.
That's mental. Like other counterparts that are like other races from us, they're
not
gonna understand. They didn't have to
deal with that. It's like you're living in the enemy. You know that kind of vibe. You're living with the enemy in the same house. Mad.
Oh my gosh.
Mad. That's why we grew up. Some of us grew up the way we did, you know. You can't even fucking blame us some of the time.
No,
for certain things, certain defects that we got.
Defects. No, that is a choice. Yeah, that's a choice word because I agree. That's why I feel like it's important to work on yourself. And,
definitely.
And heal
away from that. Away from that
100%.
environment. Because if you stay in that
100%.
environment, there's other people that have gone through them same things that make them create their own defects.
Yeah.
And then you're in the community trying to heal with these people.
Yeah.
And everyone's got defects, and it's just like raw. And you got your own defects as well. So I might not be able to relate to your defect. You know, everyone's out of balance somewhere. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're trying to heal, so you got to take yourself away. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I live where I live. Exactly. I can't deal with all of that.
You moved out of the madness.
Yeah, I moved out.
Out the way.
It's all calm.
Out the busyness.
Nice.
Yeah. That's my dream. Like when I have a family, I'm definitely leaving London. I'm so done with London. I only want to come here for a nice little cheeky dinner, business. Cheeky dinner. Yeah, and business, and then and then leave. I don't want to live in London anymore. Yeah.
And it's so nice. It's refreshing.
Fresher air as well.
Yeah.
People are friendlier.
Like Monday to Friday, I stay up there. Friday, I come down.
Yeah.
Deal with everything I got to deal with. Deal with you lot. And then I go back to my peaceful world. It's like that, isn't it? Yeah, that's what it's like. Am I lying? Huh? That's what it's like.
Oh my God.
And you know, I can never wait to get back in it. Like, give me one excuse so I can leave. You know, like a cancellation. I am got. See you later. Yeah.
I'm like
I can't wait to get back.
Yeah. No, I'm like that. Yeah. Okay. So, what would you say is your most notable crime? Is it the shooting at the police?
Shooting at the police. Yeah.
Yeah. Why did that? What age was you when it happened?
Probably around 21.
Okay.
Around 21.
So you was a bit older.
I was a bit older.
Did you not know that it was police officers?
Yeah.
You did know?
Yeah, because remember, I've been jailed twice by now, innit?
Okay.
Remember, really, technically, I've been jail all of that. Remember, from
11, you said. 11, 12, yeah.
I've been on the street.
Yeah.
Getting caught by them.
Yeah.
Getting into care.
Yeah.
That's another form of prison, you know, at that age, if you think about it. Because the same people that are in care are the same people that are in prison. Same people.
Okay.
You know, the same children.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? The same children, the bad children. They're the same ones that are in the prisons. Like it's progressive. Like first, before you get to the prison, there's you go in care.
Yeah.
And if you're agreeable,
you
work through the system and you come out the other end. But if you're not agreeable and you're still bad, you'll go to a thing called secure unit.
Okay.
So it's like it's halfway in between the children's home and the prison.
Okay.
So like the care home's here.
Yeah.
The prison's there.
Yeah.
But there's this place where bad kids are. And it's like, you're not allowed out, basically. Do you get what I'm saying? But you're not locked in a cell.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but you're not allowed out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? You are locked in a cell, but it's not like prison. You know, at a certain time, the door locks. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's not like big metal locks. It's like a wooden door.
Yeah.
And they'll lock it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then in the morning, it opens back up and you go to school and, do you know what I'm saying? Then you go to gym and they feed you and stuff like that. Yeah. But you're not allowed out. Where a children's home, you can go about your business. Do you know what I'm saying? They don't go about your business. They keep you there because more than likely, you're not going to court. When you're not going to court is big business, innit? And you're messing up the legal process. You know what I mean? Every time people come to court, witnesses, judges, but you ain't appeared, that's all money that's got spent, innit? And they're like, where is he? They said, oh, we can't find him. He's on the run. So to stop that, they make this place called a secure unit. Yeah. And they lock you in there and then bring you to court. So you can go through the process. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. And then, obviously, by the time your court case is finished, then you can go back to normal children's home. Do you get what I'm saying? And then you go back to normal children's home and then, obviously, go back to fun, basically, innit? You start committing crimes again, and then by the time you get to 15 now, you're ready to go to prison as soon as you make the first wrong move. You know what I mean? So it's like a process. So all of that process, I've been in jail since. Yeah. A kid, really. You think about the levels of that kind of lifestyle on your brain as a child. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I've been in prison so long. By the time I got to 21, and I'm doing these, right now, obviously, I done the shooting that day. Yeah. And the police are trying to pull me over. Yeah. I'm like, I'm tired of all of that prison stuff. Yeah. So when I saw them, I'm thinking, I'm going to prison for a long time now. Yeah. So I just started shooting.
But okay, you need to speak me through this process though, like of thought. No, because I'm just trying to understand. Yeah. So you thought they're gonna catch me. I'm gonna go to prison anyway.
Yeah, I've had 3 years. So I've done 5 years. Yeah. So already I know we're in double figures. So you thought,
okay, I'm gonna shoot at them
and get away.
Okay, so you wasn't shooting to hurt them, even though you know that you could have hurt them.
I wasn't. Yeah. I know I could have hurt them, but I wasn't looking where I was shooting. I just went like that, out the window.
So basically, just to deter them from pursuing you.
Yeah, I just
while you were trying to get away.
Yeah, I was trying to get away, but obviously, the shots went through the police car and through the the headrest and that. Yeah. Went through the back. The dog van. Yeah. Like you could hit. If you listen to the radios. Like when it's all going on, like in the court, you can hear like, it's not even funny, but like it goes through the thing, like the dog's barking, they're on their radio, and the dog's barking, in the back, like he wants to get involved in the action, and then the shot goes through, through the car, and obviously, dogs, they got different senses. Yeah. And the dog goes, ooh, ooh, but the dog ain't been hit. Okay. But it knows like, yeah. Like something's just passed through the car. Yeah. And it's dangerous. Yeah. You know what I mean? You can hear the dog frequency change and everything. So it could have hit the dog. It could have hit the policeman. Do you know what I mean? So it was a dangerous situation. Yeah. But I was just trying to get out. I didn't want to go back to prison. I'm on the run from them trying to capture me. Okay. Because check this one. Even last night, I was thinking about something. Yeah. And basically at one time, yesterday, right? I was driving and I came around a corner and in Brixton, like there's drug users everywhere in Brixton. They just they knocked on one of them knocked on my window. And I was like, what the fuck? You get what I'm saying? But then it was a guy that I knew from my friend. Yeah, my friend. I said, bro, it's him, your lights on, turn your lights on. So he was trying to help me.
So he didn't even recognize you.
No, he didn't recognize me. I didn't recognize him. He didn't only recognize me until he came to the car. He didn't see me. He just saw a car. Yeah. He was crossing the road and there was no lights on. And he knocked on the window and said, turn your lights on. And then we looked at each other. I was like, rah, Akeem. What? Do you get what I'm saying? But then I remembered, and that same space as well, in the Binder Brixton, when I was young, one day I was chasing him with a hammer. Do you get what I'm saying? And I went to hit him. Yeah? And as I went to hit him, he looked back at me like, don't hit me. And I went to hit him. And then all I remember is something hit me and it took the wind out of me. And I remember, Barclays Bank, the sign? I was up there. I was thinking, raw. Yeah. Because basically, I'm crossing the road and I've gone to hit him, but a bus has hit me. And I've gone, so as I went to hit him in his head. Yeah. As I went to hit him, I went to hit him, and then I just remember, bam, I went, something hit me, and the windows, I remember, I went, and then I was up here, like that, you know, all the signs in the road.
No, I shouldn't laugh. That's not funny.
I know it's not funny. Even last night when I was telling the person, they laughed as well, but they weren't laughing because it was funny. They was thinking,
no, it's just shocking.
Yeah, it's shocking. Because I've gone to hit this guy in the back of his head with a hammer. He could have died, you know. He could have died.
That's what
he could
I'm
have died.
saying.
And he looked at me like, don't. You
reason.
get me?
Yeah.
But them times he was a bully. Do you get what I'm saying? And this is the first time I've plucked up the courage to come for him. You get me? And I've gone like that to hit him, and I just went, and then I was up here, like Barclays backside. I was thinking, what am I doing up here?
So you real life find out what it's like to fly.
Yeah, I was like,
that's
what's this?
Crazy.
And then I just remember going, bang, on the floor.
Woo!
Like that. And then I woke up, and then all these people was in, you know, like people that's caring about you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you know, because I'm a little kid. Yeah. And I remember I was looking at them like that. I'm looking at all these people, and I'm thinking, oh, what is this? You get me? And then remember, I know my situation. Police are looking for me. They want to bring me to hospital. Yeah. As soon as I got my breath back, it's me. I just ran off and got off. They're looking at me saying, yo, what's wrong with this kid?
How old is you at this time?
Probably around 12, 13. Yeah, around 12, 13. I just got up and just ran about my, like a little dog, like a cat. You're just a ruffian. I just jumped up, put my coat back on. I said, yo.
That's insane. Yeah. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things though as well, but that's insane.
No, but remember, they're thinking they're bringing me to the hospital. And I'm thinking, nah, I ain't going there. Yeah, you know, like Matrix. You know, they go there, Mr. Smith's going to be waiting there for me. You know the man in the suit? Have you seen Matrix?
No.
So
I know about
it's a concept.
Like, that a guy does this with a long black jacket and glasses.
He's with us. But there's the Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith is the guy that wears a suit, but he's a representation of the government. Okay. So when you're telling me, you're bringing me to the hospital, I know when you bring me to the hospital, they're going to catch me. Yeah. So I'm like, nah, I don't. If you're a normal citizen, you're thinking hospital's the right place for you to go. You've just been hurt. I'm thinking, nah.
So how did you sort out your injuries? Because that must have been some serious. If you had to Barclays sign,
like my head, there was a pink patch there. Yeah, but I just healed myself. You know what I'm saying? You know,
that's a blessing.
Go to a man's house, put some Dettol on.
That's a blessing though, because it could have been a different story.
Yeah, it could be different. I could have got a life sentence after that. Because if I had hit his head, or I could have died when I hit that floor. Yeah. I just remember the breath was taken out of me. Yeah. I can actually remember being up there, you know. That's what's weird, you know.
Yeah, obviously that's going to stand out to you, of course.
Barclays Bank, I was there.
Yeah, because you're thinking,
I've never been up here before. I was thinking, imagine, is this what happens when you die or something? I'm up here and I'm thinking, oh. It was like,
oh my God.
It felt like slow motion, but it was quick.
Yeah.
But I was like, wow. I don't even know if I had the hammer still, but I was just there. And I was looking around. I was thinking, wow, Iceland was there. I remember Iceland was there. Barclays Bank was there. Thinking, wow. And then suddenly just went, BAP! That feeling of the BAP, that was heavy. Yeah. Heavy. That's when my breath came back. Because I was up there, it was like that. And then as you feel, it's like your breath comes back.
Wow. So obviously, I always say you should never live with regrets. Because obviously, if you didn't do something, then you wouldn't be where you are now. And where you are now.
Sorry. That's what I was running away from.
Okay.
That same concept. Yeah. That's why I was shooting at the feds.
Okay, yeah.
So that same concept I was running away from when I woke up and I thought, they want to bring me back to their system. Yeah. That's the same thing I was running away from when I shot at the police. Yeah. It's like a concept in my head.
Do you... Okay, so you were just basically trying to get away, that's all.
From them, they're trying to capture me.
Yeah.
They've tried to capture me from
And
when
did
I was
you
a kid.
really think that you would... Even if you got away from them in that instant, do you think they wouldn't be able to catch you again in the future? Or you just wasn't thinking that far ahead?
No, I wasn't thinking that far ahead, but at the same time, I know if you get away from the scene, there's a possibility you got away forever. Okay. Because they might not be able to prove that you was there.
Even though they saw would they not seen your face?
No, it's not that they were seeing my face, because nothing to do in court was about my face. Okay. It was about fingerprints and stuff like that, and DNA. Okay. There was never your face.
So there was no witnesses that actually saw you at the crime. Okay.
No, they said that was a Rasta man. You know, all the witnesses, they said, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's black people. You know, they're not snitching. Yeah, it was a Rasta man. It was a Rasta man. You know, that kind of vibe. Saying it was total opposite. You know, like the security, so they got to answer questions.
Yeah.
But because, you know, no one ain't snitching. The man is saying, yeah, it was a Rasta man. So that concept can get you away.
Okay.
But then obviously DNA and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what tied me into the case.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, if I can get away from it, then I can get off. Mm-hmm. That was the thinking in my head, but.
So I was saying, obviously, we shouldn't live with regrets. Mm-hmm. But is there something that you look back on and you kind of wish that you wouldn't have done, or maybe you realize that you did something that had an impact, but you didn't realize at the time? So not to say, obviously, you regret, because obviously you've done it now and you can't go back. But is there something that you think, whoa, we probably shouldn't have done that, but I've done it now, so it is what it is? Oh, I'm making him think. That's good.
There's a couple things. That's what I'm thinking. Which one is?
But say the first one that comes to your mind, probably.
Probably taking drugs.
What type of drugs?
Like crack.
Okay.
When I'm like on 11, 12. But then again.
Excuse me? Sorry, at what age? 11,
12, 13, that kind of space. I remember when 11, 12 was probably when I took my first pull.
How on earth did you have access to it from 11, 12? Not from
Vince? No, because when you're on the front line, and we live in the front line, so everything's easy, accessible. Everyone's smoking weed. And then a couple of the olders are smoking crack. Mm. You know what I mean? Mm. So, you know, like you could just be around them. Mm. And a little wicked older would just say, yeah, go on, take a pull of that. And you pull it,
No, I'm sorry, that is very wicked, because...
Of course it is. Do you know what I'm saying?
The same thing happened to DMX. He said his spliff, the first time he ever had crack, his spliff actually got laced, so he wasn't even aware of it. And he was a child at that time.
It's like peer pressure and that, and they say, yeah, take it. And you're like, no, I don't want none. Take it, man. Just take one pull. And you take it. Same like, obviously, when you get a bit older and the youngers are coming up and you're offering them weed. Yeah, man, take it. But it's a different frequency where it's crack instead of weed.
Did it have any mad side effects for you?
At the time, I was just coughing.
Okay.
But what's happened is they brought me into the realm of me being all right. You know, like sometimes there's things that you're not interested in.
Yeah.
But the more you see it, the more you get used to seeing it. The less it becomes more dangerous in your mind. So you start coming, you know, like that's happened, and now I'm around other people. Now I'm aware of what that is. You know, before I wasn't aware of what it was. You know, might come around, it smells different. Oh, what's that smell? You never know. You know, the olders have just walked off and they've left this smell. And then you think, oh, what's that? But then the more you go on in life, you go around to the next room and you see them smoke. Oh, there's something else. You know what I mean? You're intrigued, and then obviously the olders who you think are the cool guys, you want to be cool like them, innit? Before you know it, they've made you take a pull, and then you've gone around someone else. You go, let me get a pull now. Do you get what I'm saying? And you pull it, and then now you want your own stuff. That's how it develops. Do you know what I mean?
So did you become addicted at one point?
Yeah, I was addicted.
For how long?
When I was first taking it, it wasn't that really addictive.
Okay.
Like where it affected me.
Yeah.
It was just like, yeah.
And that's when you was 11.
Yeah, like 11, 12. Like I'll just take a random pull here and there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wasn't a
of
thing.
Of someone else's
spliff,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then obviously what happened is I was selling some drugs for the yardies, innit? And then you start dabbling.
And the product.
Yeah, and then I'm on the run from the yardies. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because now I smoked everything. But now I'm building up my own little habit.
Yeah.
So now, after being on the run from them and smoking through maybe a few stones or anything, now I want my own. So now I'm going to start doing robberies. And that's how the robbery started, basically.
Oh, so it's actually started from that?
Yeah, from then, I needed my own stuff.
Wow.
Like basically having, like, say I've got 2 16ths, which is probably like an 1/8.
Yeah.
Now, once I've smoked that, now I've really got the vibe for it, innit? I've really got the taste. for this thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So now I can't get it from them no more because I'm blacklisted. Do you know what I'm saying?
Not
They're all looking for
blacklisted
me.
from
No,
the
don't trust
crack.
that. You there. Anyway, they see me, they're chasing me. Do you know what I'm saying? So I can't get it from them no more. So now I've got to go and do robberies so I can get my own stuff. And that's probably when the robberies started, getting more.
So you're kind of starting it to fund your addiction, basically.
Yeah, I know. I know I want some crack now. So I'm doing robberies.
Yeah.
But what I was, because I was robbing lots of money. But what I was doing, at first I'll go to West End, buy all the latest clothes, and then I just smoke crack. So I just feel like I'm not really a crackhead.
I was just about to ask you that.
Because I'm dressed up in all this nice stuff.
Just about to ask you that because
I'm not feeling like I'm.
No, honestly, because I understand, like, not even just crack, but like, I would say that I know people that, you know, they take coke, and I call them high functioning addicts because they can hold down a job.
Yeah.
They have
and they look
money.
Good.
They are clean.
They look the part. Do you know what I'm saying?
They have nice
and that's
clothes.
how a man's looking.
But the reality is they are addicted. Yes.
And that's what that was.
To a drug person. Yes.
Yeah. So and it'd even make you think that you're doing better than the next person who ain't on drugs because they're not looking as fly as you. But you're inside. You're someone else.
So like, where would you say you got to that point where you was like, nah, I gotta stop this?
Obviously after that I went to jail.
So you was forced to become sober, even though I know you can get drugs in jail, but not
not like
back
that.
then. Okay,
not like that.
Yeah,
not like that. More than likely, there's a little bit of weed in there.
Okay,
a little bit of ash.
Yeah,
we weren't really like A class. Them times, but so you come sober and then you come back out, you do the same thing again. Yeah, and then when I went back to jail after the way, you remember my dad told me not to do no robberies no more. Yes, and then I got nicked. Yeah, when he told me not to do robberies more, I was smoking crack innit. When he told me not to do no robberies more, then I went back to jail, and then when I was in jail, I said I'm never smoking crack again. Amen. That's what happened. And then you just never went back. Never. Amen. So you just got convicted. You just said I'm never going to do this again, and you didn't. Never. I came out and I actually sell drugs, and I didn't even touch it. Okay, I'm not going to say amen to you selling drugs. Yeah. But but I'm saying now the lifestyle's changed, innit? Yeah, no, so I hear it. I'm selling drugs, that you didn't take that's how I'm getting involved in guns and that now. You know, the drugs come with the guns, the drugs lifestyle. You know, you got competition from other drug dealers or jealousy and that. And then that's when the guns came in. And that's when, obviously, I shot at the police at that stage. I mean, before, I didn't need to be in any of that because I'm robbing banks. Yeah. That's how I get my money. There ain't no competition. When you're selling drugs, there's competition from other drug dealers. That's when the guns come in. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So then I got caught in that lifestyle where I'm defending mine from jealousy or turf. You caught up in that word, innit? But when you're a bank robber, you don't have that, innit? Because the only person who you're really fighting against is the feds trying to catch you doing the robbery. But when you're doing drugs, you're fighting the feds and the other drug dealers. You know what I mean? That's why you need the guns. You know what I'm saying? So there's no time to be taking drugs. That kind of drugs. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a different, I hear it. You got to deal with a different mentality. You know what? I do know that there was like a period of time where obviously what we now know the drug crack to be, it wasn't known as much back then how much of a dangerous drug it is. And not a lot of people are able to like own up and say, you know what, I did do it. Because I know that there were certain family members in my family that did it, and that obviously looking back, they're like, what the hell? I know Young Spray's spoken about, you know, trying it, you know, back in the day, and he's got backlash. But there was like a period of time where I know that people were doing it when they didn't realize the extent. Yeah, but you see the people that are taking crack then. Yeah, it's the same. Like they're the same people that are taking sniff now. Okay. So do you feel like there's a lot of people haven't everyone's in denial like this? Okay. Like when you're sniffing and that, you don't think you're a crackhead, but you really are. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. But when you was taking crack them times, you don't think there's nothing wrong with you because you're looking good. Yeah. So these functional people that you see in the sniffing, they think there's nothing happening. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's the same. It's just the same thing, same mentality, same frequency. Yeah. But it's just two different places. If you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Thanks. No, it's all right. This guy's a No. You say this is what he does.
No, you know what? It's my fault, because normally I'll ask my guests what they want, but honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Today was mine. I got this one as well. Do you like this one?
Let me see. Yeah, that's a bit better. Yeah.
If I knew he was bougie, I would have asked your ass what you want. He said, nah.
There you go. Thanks. Peach hearts, they're alright.
You know what? It's my first time buying them, but I was like, I actually like.
Yeah, they're alright.
Sweet.
I can work with them. The other one there.
I'm obsessed. They're strawberry pencils.
I get caught in your teeth and all that.
Not mine.
Not mine. Yeah, not mine.
All right. Cool. Yeah, so I was gonna ask, what was, I don't know if I asked you this already. Tell me if I did. But what was your turning point that made you decide to leave crime behind for good? Was when your dad said don't do the robberies and you went to prison? Was that when you said I'm gonna stop?
No, I never said I'm gonna stop crime.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop
just the drugs.
the drugs and the robberies.
Drugs. Oh yeah, the drugs and the robberies.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was the turning point where you said you're gonna stop crime overall?
When my friends died. When I was in prison. Yeah, two of my friends died. I got killed.
And you heard
from
about
the drugs lifestyle when we was in prison.
Oh, they died from drugs?
No, not from drugs. From that lifestyle.
Oh,
we was
okay.
living.
From
beef and jealousy and while we was in that lifestyle making all that money.
Yeah.
Things that happened out on the street.
Yeah.
Later on when I was in jail, they died.
So obviously you're in prison. You're hearing that they died. There's nothing you can do because you're not outside. How did that make you feel?
I just started drinking.
Okay, so that was your release, drinking.
Drinking and taking E's and ecstasies and that.
Okay.
Blocking it out. Done that for like over a year.
Really?
Yeah, just every weekend, just E's and just partying.
Yeah.
And just not dealing with it. I mean, and then they moved me to another prison. Prison was a racist prison.
Oh my gosh.
It was a racist prison. So obviously when you're in a racist prison now, you ain't got no links. I'm sober.
Yeah. Because you got to stay alert. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but just, I ain't got no access.
Okay, yeah, no one's going to supply you.
There's no one supplying
they don't
me
like
anything.
you.
Yeah,
okay.
they don't like me. Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
I'm in near Scotland. The prison
wow.
near Scotland. Do you know what I mean? It's not even like local for anyone to come and see you and come and bring you something, on a quick one.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're an inconvenience now. If you think about it.
Don't
Hey,
say
guy in
that.
Scotland. Yeah, you go in Scotland.
Yeah.
Who's going to Scotland to bring my man a draw? It's too far. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you're local now, man can do something for you or send someone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when a man hears, you got to go there to Scotland, I was like, that's too far. Realistically, it's how people think. So when you're that far, it's just like everything's an inconvenience.
Yeah.
So I remember there was this one white guy named Paul Massey. He was like a gangster from Manchester.
Wow.
Yeah. But he was a proper gangster. He got killed now. Yeah. But I remember my flat opened. And he said, "You right there, lad?" I said, "Yeah." Is it me smoke? I said, "Yeah." And then under the door, he just threw a big block of ash. You know what I'm saying? I always remember that. You know what I mean? So when people say, because he got killed, people say, "Oh yeah, he was this and that, he was this and that." I was thinking.
But you remember that one time of kindness from him?
Yeah, and he didn't need to do that.
And he didn't ask you for anything in return.
No, he didn't need to do that. He didn't even need to do it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So sometimes people only have bad things to say about you if they've got a problem with you.
Well, yeah.
Not just them specifically.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know him. I'm in a racist place. He's a white man. And he's just seen this little black boy. He can see I'm by myself. I don't know one. And he said, "You right, lad?" And then he said, when he gave me the ashes, then just keep your head down and you'll be out of it. That was the advice he gave me.
I rate it.
That was the advice he gave me. The lump of ash was like that, big. Big. I remember. It was big. It was good ash. It was good. You remember I ain't smoked for ages. Do you know what I mean? And I remember it. I was like, yeah, man, that guy's. You know what's will come out when I come out and see him? I like. Do you know what I mean? And he's like, yeah, just behave. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Remember, he's around all these other white men that are racist. He's obviously not racist, but at the same time, he's not trying to show that he's too pally with the little black kid. Do you get what I'm saying? But that was me and him in one away conversation. where he showed compassion and heart for me. But
Yeah.
in the real time,
Yeah.
he's like, just go about your business.
Yeah.
My brother baiting me up. Like, you ain't got no relationship out here in front of everybody.
Yeah.
But I respect that he came to my door and showed man love. You get what I'm saying? I remember that. So when he got killed, I was kind of sad. I remembered him. He was running for mayor. He was running for the mayor in Manchester. He got killed.
What?
Yeah, he turned his life around. And he's running for the mayor.
Wow.
They killed him. Yeah, I don't know who killed him, but he was running to be the mayor.
Wow. All right. So tell me one lesson that you've learned in life that you wish you kind of knew sooner.
Usually I just go through everything. It's just quickly, boom. It's like autopilot. You're asking some different questions today.
Of course, we're different. Let's see, rich in truth. We're not normal.
Say that one more time. Say that question again.
So,
one thing that you learned in life that you thought you'd have learned quicker. You wish you'd have learned quicker.
Yeah, what's one lesson that you learned that you wish you had known sooner? So one lesson in life that you've learned that you wish you would have known sooner.
If you can't control something, don't even think about it too much.
What do you mean control it?
You see, like, like sometimes you want to control things so you can get the results that you want. Or even control a relationship or anything. Like,
I don't think there's anything in life you can control. I think God's in control.
When you're young, no, that's what I'm saying. I know that now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? But when you're young and you're trying to control, you bring a lot of stress to yourself. Trying to control these things. Do you know what I'm saying? That you just can't control. You know, how someone feels or...
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? If they want to be with you or they don't, or how your mum feels. So that you try to control it and you get caught up in and you put so much emotion trying to get it to be your way.
Yeah.
After getting older, I realized you just have to leave where it is. And if it's for you, then it's for you.
Yeah.
And you don't have to get so much stress and anxiety and depression, thinking about things that you can't control.
Yeah.
I wish I learned that a long time ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That makes sense. Is that kind of, would you, like, say if I asked you, what advice would you give your younger self? Is that the advice you'd probably give?
That's definitely a piece of advice I'd give.
Yeah. As in just know that anything that you can't control,
don't worry about, just worry about yourself. Work on yourself. Yeah. And what's for you is for you. You'll have it.
Amen. Yeah. No, I agree. So obviously you are someone that, like, in your past you've been involved in crime, you've changed your life around. Obviously there's this really big debate I'm sure you heard about the impact of drill music on the youths, contributing to the youths, partaking in violent activities. What's your take on that? Do you think drill does contribute or not?
Yeah, 100%. It creates a mentality. Yeah. And the mentality is what they sign up for. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? Even when you're in country, like where I live, like you see the little white youths, they're dressed up like the kids in London. And they think they're them guys. And they're far removed from being a guy, but it's the mentality. Like they copy, like they're going on Grime Daily and they're seeing the tracksuits and the man bags and they're walking and they're talking. And I'm thinking, bro, these guys think they ain't seen no violence. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But they're moving and talking, like even shouting loud and all that. Like they watch these little programs and they
imitate.
Yeah, and they imitate.
Yeah.
But obviously the ones in London, they're really involved. They really see these things because it's on their block, the rappers on the block. You can really see it. These guys they're not around that. But it shows you that there's a mentality that's very strong, that is influential. Yeah. If it's influencing them in country that are not living around it, to the way they're dressed like. Because if you're in the countryside and your kids, all of a sudden they're dressing like these you know what I mean? You're thinking, what's wrong with you? Why? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, put some proper clothes on. But they're influenced by the culture. Yeah. They're influenced by that culture. What in London, it's real though. You get what I'm saying? They think it's cool, in the countryside, to be dressing in these night tech suits, and the Gucci handbag, the Gucci man bag, and be talking and walking like that. They think that's cool. But in London, that's reality for some people, and they do it because it's peer pressure, and they just want to blend in. Yeah. These people are wearing it because it's cool. You get what I'm saying? So it shows you that it's influential. Yeah. Even if you're not in it, it's influence a dress code.
All right, so let me ask you something. I feel like, notably, there is a rise in crime, I would say. Now, people are having like different takes about how it should be tackled. Do you agree with carrying like harsher sentences for carrying weapons? I am going to go and first of all, and I'm going to say I do. Being someone that's grown up in the hood and have friends that have partaken in criminal activities, but looking at the bigger picture, I think that they should.
I think, if you get caught with a knife and that, I think it depends on. All right, then, just make me, for example. You see, like, if we're judging my profile at that age, if I'm caught with a knife, I should be sentenced to a proper punishment. But if not, remember, in this day and age, some kids are carrying knives because they're scared.
That's what,
they're scared.
One thing I gotta say, I know people say, oh, they do it to protect themselves, right?
You gotta think about it.
But no, but
if your friend got ran down and you know he's a good boy, and he got just stabbed up because...
No, but you got to remember, to stab someone, you got to remember, first of all...
we're talking about carrying a knife, though.
No, I know, but if you're carrying a knife, you are willing to stab someone, yes or no? Because should you be carrying a knife if you're not willing to stab someone? No. Because if you're carrying a knife and you're not willing to stab someone, you're gonna get hurt yourself if you're not willing to do it.
Yeah, but as a child...
Someone could take your knife from you and kill you with your own knife.
Logical. As a child, you're thinking that logical.
No, but I want to take away from...
Your mum might send you to the shop and you're thinking, I don't even want to go to the shop. And she says, go to the fucking shop. And you think, but mum, go to the shop now. I mean, you know who you got to pass. You know what blocks you got to pass. And you're thinking, right, your friend got stabbed up last week. Go in the kitchen drawer and you just take a knife. Because if you get stopped, you just want to go, leave me alone. And put the knife out and hopefully they'll leave you alone. You don't want to stab anyone. You just want to go like, leave me alone. You ain't got no intention to stab no one. It's just like, I want to be able to
but I'm sorry,
there's
myself. No way you can carry a knife and you are not willing to use it.
Yeah, there is.
And
no, 100%
there's no logical sense to that. I'm sorry.
No, you think
if you're carrying a knife and you're not willing to stab someone, that is the most stupidest thing.
All right, I know some people that used to walk around with a gun with no bullets. It's just to intimidate, man.
Again, but
so it's the same concept.
But that's silly because you're putting your life in more danger.
No, you are. But you know the danger's out there, and it might help you get out of a situation. It might stop you getting bullied.
And I'm not wronging you. It can
help you stop getting bullied.
It could. Yeah. But I just feel like the pros and the cons definitely outweigh the pros.
No, you're saying that as a logical adult. When you're a child, you don't get that kind of process in your brain. You're thinking of just protection. That's what you're thinking about, being able to survive. Like survival mentality. You're not thinking about, then what if I do that, then later on they might see me and then I might get stabbed. You're not.
But you do get charged differently though. So like you get charged differently for if you carry a loaded gun or an empty gun.
Exactly.
So you do get charged differently.
But a knife.
But what we're saying is,
we're talking about knives.
Yeah, we're talking about knives.
Yeah,
first.
I just gave you a loaded gun and no bullet one. At the end of the day, the knife is a knife. It's loaded, even regardless.
But so you don't think there should be?
No, I reckon if this guy ain't got no previous and he's not known for none of this shit, he shouldn't be getting sentenced.
No, but I don't agree with he shouldn't have no previous because there are many people that have had no previous.
No, there's not many.
There is many that have had no previous that are out here been doing a madness.
No, there's not many. There's some. Most kids that are involved in this kind of activity, they've been stopped before.
But it's not even just
and had
kids.
a knife on them. People had weed.
People could be stopped at 20 years old, but have been carrying knives since 12.
Yeah, maybe. But that's not a regular occurrence. Regular occurrence is the ones that's getting kid knocked for a grinder, weed, a knife, or big machetes. You know what I mean? There's these kids, and they're the majority.
But honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
And the feds know who they are.
No, but the reason why I think that there should be harsher sentences as well is because kids have irrational thought patterns. So like, you know, like how you were saying, oh, you shot at the police because you was thinking like, oh, I just want to get away. You wasn't shooting necessarily to kill them, but you're not even looking where you were shooting. You could have easily killed. You could have caught 1, 2 bodies or even more. You don't know. The same way how when a child might have a machete with them or a knife with them and not have the intention to kill someone just to protect themselves. but the irrational thoughts take over and they're acting out, and then they stab
By
someone
accident.
and kill them.
By accident. That happens too.
Yeah, but even if it's by accident, that's why I feel like, yeah, they should have harsher sentences, because then if you get caught with a knife, you're not going to do it again.
What if you've gone to school, you forget what the community think, and you and your friend don't commit crime, and you're walking with a friend, you're like, he's a boy.
Yeah.
And you meet up every day on this corner, and you walk to school together, you have a laugh and a joke because you walk to school, he's your mate, like your bestie. Yeah. You're not even boyfriend or girlfriend, he's your mate, you walk to school with him. And as you're walking down, there's this group that comes, and puts it on him. Right in front of you, and you're like, no, he's not part of the gang, and And he said, yeah, but I saw him talking to them the other day, and they stab him up in front of you. Right there and then. Like you're 11, 12. Yeah. Right in front of you. You know this guy in no gang. Yeah. He's a good boy. Yeah. I talk to him every day. Yeah. My mum knows he's a good boy. Yeah. And he stabs you up. Don't you think you're going to be wary about going outside now?
Of course you're going to be wary, but what I'm saying is, I feel like there are different approaches. Obviously, firstly, it starts at home. Not everyone is fortunate to have good parents. We've established that. However, I feel like there's definitely different alternatives than to your first reaction to be carrying a knife. And I feel like if there was harsher sentences about carrying a knife, there won't be as many as there is.
Yeah, but you don't want...
I feel like every young person you walk past on the street today, they are carrying knives. And I do feel like I'm tired of the excuses and the pity party of like, oh, I'm poor and I'm growing up in poverty. There are many people who grew up poor and in poverty and did not resort to crime, that didn't go after people with the, hardworking money. You're talking about how you're traumatized, but what about the person that you're going after with a knife that's traumatized? And
sometimes it's different.
And one thing I would say as well.
That's the next thing that you're not taking into consideration.
Yeah, and I'm tired of this. You're talking about, oh no, I'm carrying a knife for my ops. A lot of the time, people don't even go for their ops. They go and attack normal civilians. So
exactly.
like, where do you draw the line here? No, but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, where do you draw the line here? So I just feel like
if you fit the profile, if you fit the profile of someone who's doing this stuff and carrying knives, you deserve half sentence. But if you don't, sometimes you've got to be taken into consideration. You put this guy in jail, and he's got reports that he's a good boy, and his friend got killed the other day and stuff like that. You can see these things. When they go to court, you get reports. He witnessed his friend got killed the other day. Yeah. You got to take that guy into consideration, because if you don't, you put him in the jail with them guys, and before you know it, he's chilling with them. He's one of them now. And he's come back out in jail on road, and now he's on smoke, and he wasn't even that guy.
No, do you know what? I hear it, because when you get charged with something, you obviously have the minimum sentence and the maximum sentence. So if me, as someone that's in favour of harsher sentences, it would be basically increasing the maximum sentences. So then I guess you can take into consideration a child who hasn't,
he's good in school, he's got good grades.
Yeah, that may have been...
He just saw his friend got killed.
Yeah.
It's not even him. That's not even him. Like, we can vouch for him. Like, that's not even that
guy.
But
I still think it's important to add on to the maximum sentences for the
100%,
kids
100%.
that are,
that are involved
going out
in that
and being menaces and,
100%. I agree with you with that part.
Yeah, want to rob people for...
Yeah, I agree with that
Not
part.
even because they've done something wrong, but because you might see them with a Rolex on. Like, there was that story, I don't know if it was like last year, about that guy from Birmingham who got set up with a honey trap.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
For a fake Rolex. And he died for a fake Rolex. Because you were so entitled to believe that you wanted something that someone worked hard for.
And it wasn't even real.
And it wasn't even real. And you took someone's life.
Yeah, that's...
To me, that's insanity.
Like that. Yeah.
That guy that died, his children.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah. Bad ones.
No, yeah, I agree with that. So if you guys didn't hear that, he was saying that we have to be mindful of how we deal with children with trauma, because if we don't deal with them correctly, we can turn them into bad ones. And that's something that, you know what? That's a good point, and I do agree with.
The environment.
No, I do agree with that. But I feel like there needs to be more action. Obviously, I would say first and foremost it should start at home, but we've established not everyone is blessed enough to have, proactive parents that know what to do. But I feel like there's a phrase where it says, the village raises a child.
Yeah.
And it's where, like, there's so many closing down of community centres. Some of them are opening up again, like big up Bobby Kasanga. He reopened up Northwold Community Centre. Like, I feel like more of that needs to be happening, more community events, more positive things. And also, I feel it's important to show the youth that there's more to life than just becoming a rapper and a footballer. We need doctors, okay? We need lawyers. Go help your friend then we're in our trouble. Yeah? We need, no, trust me, we need there's a lot of professions that we need, you know? I just feel like, yeah, honestly, but no, I hear it. I hear it. So we're gonna move on this segment a bit. Obviously I've heard you talk about God a lot on your social media, and I love that so much. Even me, I'm on my journey with Christ at the moment. I got saved 9 months ago. To God be the glory. And I just want to know a bit more about your journey.
With religion.
Yeah, we're just, you know, walking with God.
Religion,
and
God.
Yeah, because you know, don't take offense, but a lot of people, I hear them, like, if you've been to prison a lot of people turn to Islam. So I just want to hear about your journey with Christ.
Yeah, well, I used to go when I was young. That was the first thing that I used to do in Sunday school.
Okay.
So that's what I know, innit? And then I went to prison. Then met some nice brothers.
Yeah.
And at that time, you know, like, you're lost in it. So
Yeah.
when people are being nice to you, it's different. You know what I'm saying? And they were really being really nice. And then obviously when I'm going to bring me to the mosque and that, everyone else is in there is nice as well. It was at a time when it wasn't really, you know, like, it kind of changed over the years. You know, like, it was more, later on, Islam was more mandem. When I was going, it was more nice people.
Okay.
When you're in there ain't no divide or anything.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's one. So it was a calming feeling, even when you're in the mosque. Like, it's all nice, all calm.
Wait, hold on. Are you Muslim?
No, not now.
Oh, but you was.
But then when I was in prison.
Okay. No,
Do you get what I'm saying?
okay, yeah. No, yeah, go on.
So,
Just making sure.
So,
okay.
Obviously, when I was again in Sunday school when I was young,
Yeah.
it was a forced thing.
Okay. Yeah, no, yeah. A lot of people share
Do you get
the
what I'm
same
saying?
story.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, you're crying when you're going to school, Sunday school. And
Yeah.
you know, you're putting on them shoes and all that. And you know what I mean? The shoes are tight and all that. It's burning your foot. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like, something you don't want to do. But then when I went to Islam, it was different. It was something that I felt like this is where I wanted to be.
Okay, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because remember, I'm in prison as well. So it's a break from...
And it was like an escape, because I swear if you was Islamic, you would get more breaks than other people.
I don't know what...
or like more time outside or something to pray.
Put it this way. Well, not really, because on Sunday, they have their church.
Okay.
But we just have ours on Friday.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? So when you're in the mosque and that, obviously, it's away from all the officers. There ain't no officers in there. In church, there's officers. In the mosque, there ain't no officers. There's you and the man, and more personal. So it's a break from the iron life of prison. And it's all brotherly, and, you know, everyone speaks in a nice manner and all that. So it was more soothing. You know what I mean? You know, when you get in prison lifestyle, it's more harsh reality. When you're in there, it's like your defenses are down. You're around people that are showing you genuine love and all that. So that's why it felt like something that I wanted to be in. You know what I mean? As you progress later on, it kind of changed. You know, like, that's turned into mandem, and then mandem start bringing their nonsense to it. Anything that, you know, like, you know, you can have a nice dance. Yeah. Every week is nice. And then the mandem find about the dance. Yeah. And now the vibe in the dance has changed. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? You know how it is, yes, that's kind of what that happened. And then I came out. I weren't really doing that no more. Do you get what I'm saying? And then just like, I just felt like, I just saw like lots of wickedness happening. And I just thought, you know, I need to get closer to God. Do you get what I'm saying? And then obviously, what I done is I went to my friend's grave. Right? And I was at my friend's grave, right? And I was kind of like, I was very emotional. And as I was emotional, there was two women that walked past me. And they said, who's that? I said, it's my friend. How long he's been dead? They said 20 years. Do you get me? I said, you know, like, they really felt it. They said, yeah, their son's been died so long and their friends don't come to see them. It's only them come to see him. They said, yeah, you're a good person. Can we pray with you?
Amen.
You get me? So they prayed in me and that, innit? You just, and then praying, and then they said, yeah, you should come to our church. And then from then I just kept going to church. And then I'm going to the church.
God is good.
Yeah, I kept going to the church. When I'm in the church, I'm sitting down, and when they're doing the prayers, I'm fucking, tears is rolling out my eyes and that. Same kind of tears that when I was at the grave. Do you get what I'm saying? And I was thinking, this feels strong, innit? Like something's happening. So where I started to feel like that, I just said, yeah, this is it. This is where I need to be. And
how old was you at this time?
This is the other day. This is like, what, how many months ago? Like maybe, how many months ago now, Tal? Huh? 3-4 months ago.
Oh, God is so good.
Yeah, it was just like, and every time I went to church, tears is flowing down my eyes.
God is so good.
You know when they're praying in the church, and then you got these women
the Holy
running down
Spirit
the aisles
filling
and
you
that.
up, baby.
Yeah, you know the aisle, woman running, hello, like screaming, and I'm thinking, wow, I can't even stop the tears. It's just rolling down my face, and I'm thinking, this is, for me, this is a real experience now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I ain't stopped since then. So.
Do you know what? God is so good. I just have to say that. Amen.
And I never felt like that any time in my life.
Amen.
How can I be crying? I'm not thinking about anything.
Amen.
I'm not thinking about anything that's making me sad. It's just flying out of me.
Yeah. That is the power of the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
That's what I got to realize.
Amen. Amen. Wow. I didn't know it was so recent for you. Wow.
But I've always prayed to God.
Yeah.
But I never felt that.
Yep.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yep.
I was praying to God, but I wasn't going to church. You get what I'm saying? But since that happened to me, I ended up in the church, and then it was like, all this emotion started coming out of me.
I hear you, because I've always been one religion. Like, I've always believed in God. But I never really went to church. Like, I went to church when I was younger, when my mum would take me. Again, I would just be like, I would not be listening to the word of God. But
I can see it, the other kids, you know, when they're in the church.
Yeah.
They ain't listening, they're just running around. And their kids, and the mum saying, come here! It's making up bare noise. They're not listening to what's going on in there.
I definitely...
That was us.
Yeah. I definitely wasn't listening. I wasn't taking it in. But it still had an impact on me, because I always believed in God. I always believed that, there
was something there.
Yeah, I always believed in God. I never doubted God. That was always ingrained in me. And I always felt like, I don't have to go to church to, prove that I'm a Christian. Like, there's loads of, hypocritical Christians, which there is. But it's only since I've been saved for obviously 9 months now, and I've started to read the word of God for myself. And literally only the other day that I read Ephesians, and in Ephesians, it basically breaks down how important it is actually to go to church. That church is the body of Christ. Like, it's a very important. Yes, your own relationship with God is important, but going to church is very, very important. And the same thing happened with me, as I went to church, this particular church that I'm at now, one time, and there was no going back. I've been there every week for 9 months. Not one Sunday has passed me. And I just feel like, you see, when the Holy Spirit's calling you and you surrender, just watch how your life transforms. That's why I'm so happy. Like, and honestly, I can't wait to share my testimony one day, because God has done amazing things in my life. But it's pending. It's pending. I love that for you. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So now you've got to make me ask you then, because obviously you've had your experience, and you've felt the presence of the Lord. I see you endorsing Pastor Toby, and a lot of people have come out, and accused him of being, let me just say it, a counterfeit, getting young people into debt, and what's going on?
I've never seen that.
But like,
I've never seen that.
You've never seen that personally. But how many people come out and say it, do you think they're all lying? Over 30 people, you think they're all lying?
I know people can lie.
But you think over 30 people are lying?
I don't know them, so I couldn't tell you what they do or why they're saying what they're... Some people lie because some things go wrong. Some people try things out and it goes wrong. So you never know. Me personally, I've never had no conversation about anything like that with him. You know what I mean? Well, I've met him, talked about God. Yeah. He's invited me to dinner. Yeah. He's invited me to his house. Yeah. We have a joke and a laugh. Yeah. Invite me to his birthday. Yeah. Never talked about anything like that. Yeah. Nothing. So whoever he talks to about that, I don't know about that. I've never seen that.
So for you haven't seen it directly. So to you, it's just you're not
people, and I know people can lie on you. I know that, especially when you're successful as well. I've seen it 100 times.
I've just got to say, I feel like there's no smoke without fire, and I feel like
sometimes there
numbers.
Is. Sometimes there is.
But I feel like with numbers though, because there's literally over 30 young people as well. Because you got to remember, this is a specific audience as well, so it's almost like.
What about all the young people that when I go around, there's bare young people around them. So about all of those people, they're out.
Yeah,
why don't they outweigh those?
But the claims have stated that he had pretty much like it's basically been a cult, his church, as in they would brainwash you into thinking, yeah, you have to open up a loan for this and then, you know, give me the money. And some of them, I believe, have shown like some of the receipts. They've had like a documentary about it. And whether it's not him directly, but people under him that are instructing them, you know, to do that. And I feel like for him as a head pastor not to rectify that.
So has people been arrested in that?
I don't believe people have been arrested. But one thing I will say is I don't like when people do that, because there are some cases that are very hard for people to get prosecuted for. One is rape. It's very, very hard, even though it can be clear as day that someone done it. There's certain things that need to be fulfilled for it to be prosecuted in court. And also fraud, depending on how it's done. It's very hard to prove, and that would come under fraud. So I don't think that kind of vindicates him from that situation.
Well, like I said, just like the guy that put the ash under my door. Some people say he's a gangster and he does this.
Yeah.
I've never seen that. I've only seen him deal with me, and I can't deal.
So basically, you're gonna say you only take things off of
I can only do how you deal with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I ain't spoke to anybody that has said, you know, you see things written down. But until you showed me anything similar to that, or someone around you cries for help or something that I've seen, you know, that I go to the house and I see all these people, unless I see them 2 weeks later on crying online, he done that, then I think, well, I remember I saw her at the house.
Okay.
I ain't seen that. That's not real to me.
Okay.
Only what's real to me is how he dealt with me. Okay. It's like that white man who dealt with me. Okay. At that time, that's what's real to me. Yeah. That's the memory I've got of him. He's not there no more.
So you're someone that you feel like you need to see it and experience it for yourself. And if it's someone that you've seen around him,
unless you're convicted, and there's proof, statements like that, and until that, I can't say, this is what you're on or this is what you do.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you could be a bad person, but today you come here, you give me sweets, you give me a Magnum. I think she's all right, innit? I don't know what they're saying about her. Do you get what I'm saying? Like until you show me some kind of similarity to fit that profile, I'm not gonna be able to say.
Do you know what?
To say that you're that person.
I feel like for me as well, that's where discernment comes in, and you know, just intuition. But obviously, if you're around someone, you would feel like if you know you vibe with their spirit or not.
I ain't felt that. Even Michael Jackson, you can either believe that he was what they were saying he was or he wasn't.
I personally don't believe the allegations about Michael Jackson.
They've made people, a certain crowd of people believe.
Every single person that's made an allegation about him actually retracted it. So like, it's literal proof that he's innocent. Yeah, I know, that's after he's died. But what I'm saying is they retracted it. You know what? That's why I said fair enough. That's why I say it's down to discernment as well. And if you feel like you're around him, you said you've been to his house.
I ain't seen that.
If you feel like your spirit feels still at peace while you're around him, then that's fine. So since your walk with God, what are some of the worldly ways that you say that you've like let go of? Obviously, it's only been 3-4 months. I know everyone has a different time frame on their journey, but like, is there anything that you feel like you've let go of, like some worldly ways? Like for me, since my walk with Christ, I've given up fornication. When I just before I actually joined my church, I was like with someone and I was and I parted with them. I've reduced swearing and profanity dramatically. Like if I say any bad word comes out my mouth now, I cringe like so hard. So eventually I want to get to the point where I don't swear at all. Like it's not even a part of my vocabulary. And then also like for me, secular music, Like I love music. Like I've always loved music, but there's some songs now that I can't even listen to anymore. I'm like, whoa, that is
I
really
think a
slack.
little bit of each one I've improved on.
Okay, so
You know what
slow,
I mean? Not one particular one.
Okay.
Areas improved in all of those areas you mentioned.
Yeah.
There's been improvement.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's very gradual.
Yeah, it's all improvement in all of them areas that you just mentioned.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good. But have you ever thought like conviction? So like you see me, like if obviously I'm, as I said, I'm abstaining until marriage now. So if I was to ever, God forbid, I won't. But if I was to ever fornicate again, I know I would feel conviction like crazy.
Mad,
Is that
that sounds crazy. That makes you never want to do it. That sounds wrong. Fornicate, like what the fuck is that? Do you know what I mean? Huh?
But like, has there anything that you've done that you felt like conviction? Because now sometimes I'll be like, oh, nay, man. Like if I find myself getting mad at someone, I'm like, oh no, that's not good. That's not good. Like, you just get that conviction. Has it like, can you think of an instant where that convictions just hit you and you're just like, oh no, I need to.
What? Oh, going to link that person. Yeah. Didn't want to link them.
Or a girl.
Yeah. Didn't want to. I just thought, nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go through that. And last night, yeah, that's what happened. I felt like that's not what I wanted to do with myself. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yesterday, yeah. Some people tried to start trouble with me. I just said, nah. He was coming back. I said, nah, don't come back. Just go about your business. And wait for them to go because they tried to stop their car. Usually I'd go out my car and I just sat down and just waited.
Yeah.
Said, that's the devil. I said, that's the devil.
Yeah.
He was about to come back around the block. I said, don't come back. Just go. I'm going to sit there and wait for them to go. And then they went and I drove off.
Yeah.
That's what I said to him. I said, that's the devil trying to
draw
trick
you
us out of our
yes.
position.
Yes.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Before,
because,
I'm on it. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, I'm seeing it for what it is.
Amen. Because
what I'm saying?
Because the Bible says we're not fighting against flesh and blood.
Yeah, it's all spiritual now.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all spiritual.
Yep. Spiritual wickedness in high places. So you need to see things for what they are. So well done to not letting yourself get drawn out. And I feel like what you'll find is the more you grow in your spiritual journey,
you recognize
madder, but the madder your attacks will try to be because the enemy doesn't want you to get to where you're supposed to go, doesn't want you to spiritually grow and mature. So, well done, because that's important. So, obviously you have kids now. Obviously, looking back at like how you've grown up, what do you try to implement when you're growing up, like when you're growing them up, to make sure that they have a, better childhood than you did?
More care.
Yeah.
That's it. Just try and be there for the little ones. That's it.
Yeah.
But I make myself available for them more than they make themselves available for me. Do you know how I got? Like when I was with my parents and that, it was just because I was there.
Yeah.
But I'll go out my way to look after these ones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I love that. What do you think? Would you ever get married?
To the right person, yeah.
Why was a little bit of hesitation right there?
No,
like,
I'd hate to get married to the wrong person. That was the hesitation. You just locked in with someone.
What's the wrong type of person for you, would you say?
Just, because remember, sometimes, at the beginning, everything's nice, isn't it? They're showing you a different face. They show you a different face, innit? And then you get married, and then all that honeymoon period runs out. And now, do things that I don't like. Mean you spiritually ain't on the same wavelength. I'm locked in with you now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For me, that's the wrong person.
Like, what would you say is your top 3 qualities that you're looking for in your wife?
Cleansingness. Spirituality.
Okay. Amen. Oh,
they're good ones, though, aren't it?
Huh?
They're good ones, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Spirituality, cleansingness, and understanding. That ain't there.
Yeah. But I feel
know?
like in terms of spirituality, obviously people can take it different. Like, people are talking about crystals and them something there. And,
No, not
you know,
that.
I know.
God.
But you're talking about, being
Frequency of God, like
believer
being
with God
believer
and
of
being
God,
deep in their
God
journey.
fearing and
Yeah.
with God fearing,
Yeah.
there's things that come with it, innit?
That's what I was just about to
You get
say.
what I'm saying?
For me, that's kind of my be all or end all because I feel like all the other things that I want come from that. As in, I want a God-fearing man, but that means he's going to come with wisdom. He's going to be wise. He's going to be able to lead my family. I'm going to be able to submit to him. He's going to have discernment. He's going to have the ability to make decisions on behalf of the family. And I can, trust him because I know he's being led by God.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know
like, I feel
exactly
like with that, God-fearing, there's so many other
that
things.
comes with it.
Yeah, so as long as he has that, I'm willing to work on anything. And for me, there's only 2 deal breakers that I've prayed about to God. And I was like, if my husband ever does these, God, then for me, I can forgive, but I'm leaving. I'm not staying. If he ever puts his hand on me and if he ever steps out and cheats, I'm done. Those are my 2 deal breakers. Have you ever stepped out and cheated? Because the way you looked at me.
No. I was just thinking, is that... Yeah.
You've never stepped out?
Yeah?
You never stepped out in a relationship?
What do you mean?
Cheated?
When I was young, when I was like... when you're 14 and that, and you got lots of girls... You know what I mean?
You're like, when you got lots of girls?
Yeah. You got lots of girls at that stage. When you get older, it becomes different.
No, I hear it. Let me ask you a quick question, though. We can't spend too long on this. But do you think there's a difference between a cheater and somebody that cheated?
Yeah.
What's the difference, quickly?
Cheater is someone who's repeatedly offending. Yeah? And a person who cheated probably might have got high on drugs and just messed up.
Okay.
But a cheater's on it all the time.
What about somebody that cheated, but they cheated like 3 or 4 times?
That's a cheater.
And then they...
That's a cheater. You're talking about a cheater.
Okay.
It's a repeated offender. Repeat offender. It's a cheater.
Yeah, so basically anyone that cheats on their once.
Yeah.
Cheater.
If you went out, for the first time,
Yeah.
usually you're at home all the time with your wife, everything's balanced, and then you went out with the boys, and you ended up getting drunk, and you're in this place where you've never been, like frequency-wise, and something just happened.
Yeah.
That is cheated.
Okay, I hear it.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he might even be living with regret. Cheated, there ain't no regret. He's phoning his brethren next day and say, yo, bro, I done this and I done that. That's the cheater. This guy can't live with himself. He can't even look at his wife. There's a difference. Do you get what I'm saying?
Woo, baby. Okay. Cool.
Would you forgiving that guy? Are you forgiving him or not?
No,
who can't live
as
with
I
himself.
said,
Starts crying and all that. Man, he comes and confesses.
They're the worst ones.
No, what if he comes and confesses?
Do you know what? They're the
something wrong, babes.
No, they're the worst ones. I genuinely.
They're the worst ones. You have the cheater then.
No,
the gallus. You see what I'm saying?
No, I'm not with the gallus. I don't want none of them.
No, because you said there's a tier. You said he's the worst one. The one that's come simping, saying, "Oh, babes, I'm so sorry."
No, but the ones that cry and be like, "Oh, I'll never do it again." They will do it again, but they're gonna try their best to never get caught again. I genuinely believe.
You made up your mind, didn't
you? No, but I said, because I've been in one relationship where the person's cheated, and I had forgiven them.
Yeah, but now you're judging
and
everyone
even
off that
though
experience.
to my knowledge they hadn't. Even though to my knowledge I don't know them to have cheated again whilst we've been in the relationship after I've forgiven them. For me, nothing was the same after I found out that he had cheated. Like nothing was the same
maybe
for
it's
me.
for you. Yeah, for you it wasn't, because this
Yeah,
thing's
for
always
me.
in your
Yeah,
head.
for me it wasn't the
This thing's
same.
always in your head.
And I genuinely believe that if anyone forgives. And forgives.
Yeah, you didn't forgive him. That was the whole problem.
No, I did forgive him.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I did forgive him.
No, you said you did. You didn't. Yeah, verbally.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't. Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. It got to maybe at first, but it got to the point where I did believe that, you know what, he probably did make a mistake and he probably isn't going to cheat again. But it's just the fact that he did step out on me. I just feel like just feel like I forgave him, but I just feel like no.
If you're listening to what you're saying, you didn't.
I did forgive him.
You didn't.
I forgave the man, but I just felt like looking back, I feel like if you really love yourself as a person, you shouldn't take back someone who cheated on you, because at the end of the day, they risked and your heart.
Yeah, but you could be with someone that is so clever. You've left that person for this person, and this guy's a cheater. Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
And
that's what master manipulators say.
patterned.
They'll be like, "Oh, you left me for cheating, but the next one's gonna cheat on you anyway." That's what master manipulators say.
Yeah, he's a professional.
No,
at this
not
thing.
every man has to cheat. Some men are very disciplined, and are God-fearing men, that they're not gonna be so weak to the flesh and temptations.
Yeah, but there's God-fearing men that are in church that's doing this cheating thing.
They're fighting their demons, and that's the man that I don't want to pick up.
There's even pastors that do that.
I can tell you.
There's even pastors that are running that game.
Yeah, at the end of the day, everyone's human. But what I'm saying is that's not someone that I want. And for me, I am not budging.
No, but
I don't want a man that's a cheater, and I'm not willing.
Until he gets caught, you might have that person.
No, I just have to pray against it and trust God. No, it's true. I have to pray against it and trust God and just let God know that those are my two non-negotiables. If you ever put your hand on me and you cheat on me, that's it. That's it. That's if I find out, I'm gone. I'm gonna now come back. And at Easter, I'm not wanna born.
You're from Jamaica.
Yes. Okay, cool. We have to get on to the funnest because we've got like 10 minutes. So you offered my boy Justo.
Who's your boy, yeah?
Big up Justo. Yeah.
Big up Justo.
Why you saying it with
though? I swear to God. yeah. Trust me.
He said it with a straight face, and I said, I'm going to brook you up.
Yeah.
You offered up my boy Justo for a fight. Like, we think you can take him. Like, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
Obviously, it's sponsored by AJ so far. I've seen RD big you up. I've seen Pastor Toby. Like, obviously, you do amateur boxing already.
No, I done amateur boxing when I was a kid.
Okay.
I don't do it no more.
Okay, but you have experience in it.
Experience, yeah.
Yeah, and you're very confident. You're saying you're repping Brixton in this fight.
Yeah, I'm repping Brixton, South London.
Oh, okay. No, you have to come South London.
Yeah, I'm repping the whole of South right now. The whole of South is supporting me.
Would you feel like you're the underdog?
I never really thought about it like that.
Is it?
Yeah, I just know what I can do.
Do you know why? Do you know why I say that? Because I feel like Justo, everyone knows that he speaks about how active he's been. He's someone that, he's fought a lot. Obviously, you fought a lot, but I feel like no one's heard you speak about it as much as we've heard Justo speak about all his stories and all his fights. So naturally, you'll think, yeah, Justo's a fighter. Like you lot climbed those stairs today, right?
Yeah.
Listen, I record here like clockwork. Every time I come up those stairs, I'm out of breath. I'm like, Justo flew up them stairs like nothing. Trust me, he's fit. Yeah, he flew up there. He's fit.
I heard that.
But obviously, yeah. So, but you feel like nah, seriously, on a level you can win this easy.
Yeah, easy.
Easy.
Well,
that's a big statement.
For me, I know what I can do, innit?
Yeah.
I'm not really worried about what he's going to do.
I'm looking forward to this fight, To me, you are the underdog. To me, you are the underdog.
That's nice. I like the underdog position.
No, to me, you are the underdog.
If you ask them in South, I ain't. Yeah, you ask them in South, I ain't the underdog. But everything's based on perception, innit?
Yeah.
I just have to understand what I'm on.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. So the main thing is just staying in the gym, conditioning myself and getting ready, and then I won't have a problem.
You started training already?
Yeah.
You're taking this serious. This is the 30th of November, 2024. And he started... When are you guys going to fight? Like Jan, Feb? March. Nice.
Enough time to get ready.
Yeah, I'm going to be there.
Yeah, make sure.
I am. I'm looking forward to this. Honestly, truly. Wowzer.
Where's your boy now? Huh? So I've got a photo. Do you see the photo? Give me that phone.
What photo?
My phone.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're getting an exclusive. Rich and Truth Podcast is getting an exclusive. Hey. Go Justo. Go Quincy. Go Justo. Go Quincy. Let me see. Blood of Jesus! No, I need to take a picture of this to post on my thing because what on earth? This can't. Oh. No, do you know how mad this is? Because I know you lot having the face off tomorrow, innit?
Yeah.
With A and that. Oh,
can't you see all the celebrities in the back?
Huh?
Pastor Toby's there. So didn't you see him?
No, I just saw them. I was stuck at the.
Look at the crowd. Ormsy, Gigs,
When are you posting this?
ZZ Mills.
When are you posting this?
Not yet, but you got exclusive. You can do what you want.
Hey, yo, if Ono could have see this, no man, I gotta try to put it to you. No, this crazy. Vibes cartel, I see them. No. You're not serious. No, you're no. You're not. No,
Really exclusive.
You're not.
That came into my box this morning.
No, you're actually not serious, yo. I can't
I
do.
am. I really am.
No, but I love this for you guys, though.
Come on.
I love this for you guys. You guys are doing your thing.
Yeah, it's a good example as well, isn't it?
It is. Keep
You know what I
going. Like,
Mm-hmm.
even that's what I'm saying. Even like, someone could, one of these could aspire to be a boxer.
Exactly.
And they're saying, yeah.
Hopefully we can build something like that after this.
Amen. Yeah.
Well, for good representation from each area as that type of person.
Yeah.
That people might look up into in the wrong way. We're showing them the right way.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Oh,
I want to be a fighter
that.
like them. Instead, I want to be a bad boy like them. That's the kind of mentality in your area you grow up to be, innit?
Yeah.
If we're doing something good like this,
Yeah. Oh.
hopefully people will latch onto it and want to be like what we're showing you.
I'm happy. I'm so happy. Right, we're gonna quickly. I want to quickly ask your opinion on the these dilemmas real quick.
What's that like though? Fast. Like that reaction to things.
No, it's different. It's a dilemma. Right. Hi, I have recently got married and found out that my husband has been cheating on me with multiple women. I have confronted him about this and he said it is karma as I slept with a married man before I even knew my husband. What's your opinion on that? What's your advice for them?
He said to her that it's karma.
Yeah.
But he's been sleeping with a beer girl, she's found out. And he said that's karma because
she slept with a married man before she even knew him. So she confided in him, which ladies, I must say, you need to stop doing these things. You need to stop confessing.
That's how you feel about it, basically.
No,
can you imagine that? That's her stance.
No, but can I say No, but can I say something? Can I say something though? Because I'm saying that as someone that I was growing up, I was too good. I was the same. Like I couldn't keep anything to myself. I would confess literally everything, every little thing. And I think there's some things that you don't need to say. Obviously, if she done something like that before she even knew him, she repented for it. Sounds like she doesn't want to ever do it again. And now he's using it against her.
Yes.
To justify him cheating. Huh? But we're not. But that's not what I'm questioning her. The fact that he gave her bun is the thing that's in question, and him using that to be like, well, you done this way in your past, so you deserve what I've done to you. No,
that's wrong. That's wrong.
Exactly.
Wrong for their situation. It's wrong. Like, they're not God. Only God can judge that.
Exactly.
In the way he's talking about.
Exactly.
That's God. That's not his position.
Exactly.
He's in the wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
he's trying to be God, basically. You deserve it because
exactly
in our relationship you've done this.
Exactly.
That's not his position. Like,
exactly.
Together we got a clean slate and then done this. You can't use my past to do something bad in our future that we're creating.
Exactly. All right, and it's good to hear from a man's point of view because I'm always like,
Next one.
Sorry, I'm going through them because look, it's supposed to just be like normal dilemmas, but people just be sending me foolishness. Hold on. If I let you know. No. Oh yeah, this one. I've grown up with my friends since 11 years old. We are 34 now, and we had sex once when we was teenagers. We're grown now, but I think mutually we've wanted to F again. But there are so many blurry lines, including kids and partners. Plus, she loved bad man, and I've now left that life behind. Please send help.
So they both got partners.
Yeah, read it. Yeah, it's like that.
I've grown up with my friends since 11 years old. We are now 34. I've grown now, but I think mutually we wanted. There are so many blurry lines between kids.
So I think he's asking, should he go there again? Like
Nah,
basically, he's tempted,
don't.
but yeah.
Don't. It's best not to. Yeah, it's best to stay away from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better to stay away from
And
that.
I just think friends, and I just feel like friends with benefits should never be a thing that exists anyway. Because what do you get from
it? That gets
it?
complicated as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, no, babe, no. Like, there was one more, but if I let you know, I don't know where it is. So I might just have to move on because I don't know where it's gone. There's too many. And we gotta finish soon. I can't believe this has gone by so fast. But what is your biggest achievement that you would say, or like your proudest achievement so far in life?
Staying out of prison.
Woo, how long have you been out now?
2011.
Oh wow. It's 13 years.
Basically. Before it was like 5 months, 5 months go back to prison, 6 months go back to prison.
Yeah.
Now it's 11. It's 13 years, like
Amen. And what
That's
was your longest stint that you done in prison
14
consecutively?
years.
At one time, you did 14 years
I
altogether.
had to do 10 years out of it.
Okay, 10 years.
10 years out of the 14 straight, yeah. The whole decade. 2001 to 2011.
Damn. And you came out what age?
32 or something.
That's a lot, you know. So if
32.
you came out 33, that means you went in 23. Do you know what? I have this theory. Tell me if I'm wrong or not, but I feel like sometimes men, not even men, just people's mentality, when they go into prison, that sometimes it freezes in there.
Yeah, definitely freezes.
Yeah.
Even something inside, even the way you look. You know, like, come out and everyone's looking all tired.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
but one thing
I'm
about
telling
prison men always come out looking
You know, they
really
come out hench and
hench.
that, but I'm saying, you know, in people's face.
Yeah,
like they've been
looking
going
like
through it.
life's been
Like,
been beating
in
them
hard,
up,
beating them down. You know, like man's looking
yeah.
older than they look in that.
Not true.
And then when you go to
You're not
prison,
gonna lie.
you look younger than you look because it's frozen. You got 3 meals a day. You don't need to pay rent. Like all life's problems. You don't.
Yeah.
They're not your problems.
Yeah.
You're just existing in there. Time's frozen, like you said. Everything's frozen.
Yeah. So quickly, in less than like 2 minutes, tell me about music, because I know you're pursuing music at the moment. I see you posting clips.
Yeah. So basically,
what's your style? Because you know it's not rapping. That
No,
you
I'm
do.
not rapping no more.
Yeah.
I write songs.
So songwriter.
Yeah, I've got a song called "Beautiful Day" now, just released.
Beautiful day.
So you're a singer, yeah?
Huh?
You're a singer.
Yeah. I used to sing when I was younger.
In church,
then I stopped. No, that's what I'm saying. I used to sing I used to sing and rap actually. Worldly music, raw. I was influenced by dance also. It was raw. But now I'm older. I would only sing for Christ. But
okay, yeah,
yeah.
So I write songs about love and God's involved as well. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, before it was rapping, but now it's just about love and that.
Yeah.
Just feeling, well, you know, the good part of love and the bad part of love. Yeah, just write about that. Like I said, I've got a new song called "Beautiful Days." It's out now.
Woohoo!
All platforms.
And I got stream
nice
it
song.
up. Beautiful
Acoustic.
Days.
Yeah, it's like guitar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like a ballad.
Yeah.
It's nice, very nice song.
I love that. And my last question for you is obviously when you first popped in, you was talking about you've got your own podcast coming up, right?
Yeah, like we've got a couple. We've got a sports one.
Okay, about football or all sports?
All sports. That's what it's called. All sports.
Oh, is it?
But it's called all sports. It's Jamaican.
All
sports.
All
Yeah.
spots.
Yes,
Okay.
it's a Jamaican inspired.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm Vibes Cartel on it. I got the orange.
Kerchief.
And the
Yeah.
glasses. Get me? So it's called all sports. But we're gonna start doing interviews. So that's why we were saying about we've got to look at the camera setup to make it be more.
Yeah.
One on you, one on the person, and one on everything.
Yeah.
Like we know the setup. Like, that's how we need to have it. Why?
Oh, I love that. All right, quickly. I'm doing this off the top of my head because I can't find it.
Your 2 minutes last long, bro. Yes, last 2 minutes.
Don't kill me. Yeah, I'm doing this off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Jordan 4s, Jordan 1s.
What Jordan 4s?
What are Jordan 4s?
Yeah.
What? You don't know Jordan 4s?
Fours.
No, wait, let me show you. Like,
Show me.
it's the popular one.
Popular one. Ain't popular to me. Jordan 1s
I
as well.
prefer Jordan 4. Jordan 1s are the old school ones.
That's Jordan 1.
Yeah, this one.
4s, definitely.
Say, yeah, I prefer Jordan 4s. Wham. Leonard, no. So, what's that guy's name? Who was in Godfather?
De Niro.
Robert De Niro or
Al Pacino.
Yes.
Al Pacino.
Okay. What was his biggest film again? Because I always get them confused.
Tony Montana, Scarface.
Okay, yes, now I remember. Denzel Washington or Leonardo DiCaprio?
Denzel Washington.
Don't know. Hennessy.
Hennessy. You don't even need to ask me anything. Stop right there.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Crepes or tracksuits? Do you want to have is it more important to have a fresh pair of crepes or a fresh tracksuit?
Crepes.
Cool.
Eat steak, bro. With some old trainers.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Ready salted crisp or cheese and onion?
Cheese and onion.
I don't even like none of them. Prawn cocktail or Thai
Actually.
sweet Little Kim or Foxy Brown? Biggie or Tupac?
Biggie.
Jay-Z or Nas?
Jay-Z.
Give me some help.
I thought he was going to say P. Diddy or someone. I was about to say no.
Who? Who is that?
Fried or boiled dumpling.
Oh yeah, fried or boiled dumpling.
That's a good one, isn't it? You can add that to your
Yes. Fried or boiled.
Yes.
Hang on, fried or boiled?
Boiled.
Oh, I'm a fried girl, babe. No, but
boiled.
fry over. That's what I was just about to say. That's my favorite dumpling of all time. Fry over.
It is.
Listen.
I prefer boiled.
Oh, fry over is just the best.
And potato and all that. Yeah.
Okay, so ackee and saltfish or ackee and chicken back?
And saltfish. Never had ackee and chicken back.
You're too rich. You don't know about hard life.
Yeah, never had ackee and chicken back. There's chicken back Tuesdays though, isn't it? Yeah, but they weren't ackee with it though, was it?
Alright, listen, I love chicken back. I'm never too late for chicken back. Are you mad?
We had it with fried dumpling. There's a thing in Brixton. It's called Chicken Back Tuesdays.
Is it? No, in Jamaica they have a dance called Chicken Back Wednesdays.
No, ours is Tuesdays.
Is it? In Jamaica they have a thing called dance called Chicken Back Wednesday.
They're a day early.
I hate chicken foot. Chicken foot or cow foot?
None.
But that's what I'm saying. None. But I would choose chicken foot because telling I last year I did have chicken foot soup.
Did you?
Yeah, but that's because I was starving and I was on the road.
That could go under the radar. That could slip under the radar. Chicken foot soup, like, you know.
Oh wait, I got one. Cornmeal porridge or the omnicorn porridge.
Or what?
Do you know the omnicorn porridge? It's the horrible one that's got like real corns in it. It's horrible. Yeah.
Corns.
Yeah, it's horrible. My mum loves it.
What, oats?
No. it's like it's. I don't even know what it is, but it's just got real corns in it.
I don't know because I don't like cornmeal either.
It's horrible. You know what I'm saying? Cornmeal, I have to be in the mood for it, and I have to have it with a big slice of hardo bread to scoop it up, or crackers.
Real sufferer style.
Or like...
you know, cornmeal porridge is a piece of bread.
Oh, wait. Oh, this one's a oatmeal porridge or peanut porridge. Peanut porridge is bad. Peanut porridge is bad. Are you mad?
Yeah, peanut.
Mackerel, sardine.
Mackerel. Like
same.
sardines.
That's me too. There's too much of that bone thing in it. It's too much. Like it. Even when you
in the sardine.
Yeah.
Small ones as well.
Yeah.
Irritating.
I don't. Yeah. All right. Last two. I gotta make it good.
Oxtail or curry goat?
Oh, my love oxtail. I know a good oxtail.
Curry goat. Oh, I'm not into oxtail.
But I always say, but yeah, I've had the good. Wait, there's this place in Brixton that I want to go to.
I'm not saying that it's not nice.
I can't remember, but all I know is they sell lobster patty, prawn patty.
Baker's dozen.
Is it worth the hype?
Every flavour.
Because I want to get everything there. Oxtail patty, cheesy beef patty. I want to go and get everything there. Is it worth the hype?
As someone that's never been there, it's like an amusement arcade, isn't it?
Okay.
Go there. If it's there all the time, it doesn't mean anything to you no more.
Oh, I'm gonna go. You guys are lucky. I feel like the best food places are always in South. We don't have nothing in East. It's true. We don't have nothing in East that's like that. Our food shops are dead. Okay, all right. Last one. We gotta make it.
Imagine when you go back to the yard shop after saying that. That's the guy that said there are shops out there. Yeah, when you go in there, you're not getting no good service. Yeah,
bad boys.
Yeah. You know, kiss your teeth when you come in. See that girl there? Yeah, watch it.
All right, give me that. We gotta do one more. That's like the last one, and that's good. Let me think now. Help me, because you're good at this.
You start laugh.
Ooh.
Elizabeth.
I would prefer Elizabeth over Charles, I must say. I never got over doing Diana dirty like that with
Camilla. As well,
yeah, like I love Diana to the death of me. But yeah, guys, that is, oh my gosh, we wrapped up the final episode of the season, the final episode of 2024, and it's been amazing. Shout out to my guests. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you very much.
Not you yawning because I bore you? Did I bore you?
No. I didn't mean to do that. I went, yeah. Oh.
Is there anything you want to say to the people? Anything they need to look out for that I didn't mention, didn't cover?
No, just look out for the fight. Got a drama series, real life.
You've got a drama series?
Yeah.
I'm an aspiring actress, come past me. Yeah,
no problem.
Any play,
No problem.
Can I have the fight?
Yeah, that's good. We'll cast you. That's all right. Yeah. We'll find a role for you if you're interested.
No,
yeah.
I'm dead serious. I'm laughing, but I'm actually so serious. I love acting.
Every other week.
Mm-hmm.
You go to Real Life TV UK on YouTube. We've got like over 4 series.
So it's already started. Oh my gosh, I need to check out the link.
There's even one series in Jamaica. Yeah.
Stop. Yeah. Wait, what's it called so I can put it in?
Real Life TV UK.
Yeah.
Type in Real Life TV UK and then type in Real Life.
Real Life TV
UK. That's the name of the channel. The drama series. There's series 1, series 2, series 2.5.
Boom! I've subscribed. I'm gonna catch up.
Yeah, catch up.
Oh, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm. There's like over 70 episodes.
Wow.
Yeah, easily.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
For a while, so.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Okay, yeah, so they can look out for that.
Yeah, binge watch it. And
your podcast is coming out.
Yeah.
You're releasing your music. You've got Beautiful out now.
Yeah, Beautiful's out now. And Pray For You. That's out now as well.
Amazing.
We've got another song called Special coming out on Christmas.
Woo!
Yeah.
Well, this episode will be out by Christmas, so that's great.
That's great.
So look out for that.
When you starting your new series?
In the new year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's when I'll probably be starting the interviews anyway.
You mind me at work? I don't know.
Well done for you and your podcast as well. Anyway.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just, doing my little thing, doing what I can. Thank you, guys. Okay, bye, guys.
See you later. Bye.